All right, everybody, we are back here. Birdman, what do we have coming up?
We have our upper bracket map between
anticipated.
Primal and Magic.
Yeah, so this is the upper bracket map between Primal and Magic. Primal and Magic being right now the two top teams competing. And the loser of this best of three will actually go on to play Pure. So if whoever loses this best of three won't necessarily be out. But you definitely want to win this going into the finals. So stay tuned, and the knife round just happened, and we're going to get this started right away.
Looks like we're on Coastal, and we have Primal winning the knife round, so they took Axis, and then Magic will be on Allies. Magic had a really good round before this, beating Hold Forward on a really intense overtime game on Manor.
Yeah, Magic coming out of a double OT win against, who was it?
Hold Forward.
Hold Forward, that's right.
Yep.
So Magic had a double OT win against Hold Forward, and that's how we got to this point here. So they played a lot of maps today, so mental fatigue definitely could be a thing.
Yep.
We saw that happen with Hold Forward, but I think we're going to see a really good match. So we're going to have Coastal, Invasion, and then I believe the third map, if they need it, is going to be Liberation. So Invasion being Primal's claim to fame. So let's see what happens here, as Hero now is bottom red, default round, choosing to split on a default round. So a little bit different look here. Hero going to get a regen, move around, try to spot one out. Primal and Vic, they're going to be in the bottom house as well. Taking out BCJ, Redcity on the left. Vic, though, trying to get Hero, and Hero's going to wrap around him. And they're going to try and push in now, but it is a 4-on-2 situation, so although Magic did get a couple of trades, it's going to be a 4-on-1 now as well. Hero and Tanaka trying to do his best, but he will get taken out by West. So Primal getting that first round, much needed. A little bit of money in the bank. And what's your prediction here? Let's talk about predictions as we move forward.
Primal's playing out of their mind. They're playing really well. With a nice Axis start, getting the first round. I think they're going to run away with this. And the tough part is Invasion is Primal's map. That's their bread and butter. They're really good at it. So it'll be interesting to watch them play it on land. Probably be the first Invasion that we see.
We've seen. I think
it
has been played. So Invasion being Primal's kind of claim to fame, one of those maps that not many people are into. Primal, however, striding it pretty hard and using that to their advantage. But I did speak to the Magic players beforehand when we were talking about what maps were going to be picked, and they said they were ready for Invasion. So let's see what happens. Tanaka takes out West, and then Vic once again being aggressive with that MP40 in bottom red. Very key position here. And now he's going to take out Hero. So Hero not really paying attention to behind him. As BCJ though, will get the trade. But Vic, not before he gets two players. So BCJ will get tagged in the rear there. He picks up Vic's MP40. So now it's a 3-on-2. In favor of Magic, they do have the bomb, so I think they're just going to go ahead and run A. They know XLZ likes to play A, and in fact, he is in A site with a shotgun. Run right out of there and elect to take this bomb over to B, but as soon as that happens, Tanaka's going to take out FoxRox kind of in no man's land. So now XLZ in that tough position. He's got a shotty, but they didn't go A, so it's going to be a really tough rotate, and he probably just saves it. There's no way he can really use his range effectively. I think he's looking for a weapon.
Yeah, I think he's looking to pick something up.
And
so
he does.
Yeah, he might have a chance here. I don't think he's going to expect that guy right. He's just outside below the boxes.
Yes.
He's on the other side.
And I don't think he's saving here.
I think he's looking for a push, try to hurt some economy, maybe get a better gun out of this.
Yeah, so it's tough being from COD. Like, we never really saved. It wasn't a thing. There was no economy system.
Completely
so
different mindset.
Still learning for a lot of these players the concept of saving. And it looks like sometimes people want to do it, and then they step back a little bit, and then they want to save, or they want to go for the bomb. So XLZ, though, going to get Tanaka unsuspectingly with at least a shotgun headshot there. So he's going to do a little bit of damage and a little bit of actually friendly banter between Mike XLZ and Tanaka across the room. So XLZ just going to hold here with the shotgun. I don't know if it's the best idea to go after him. And they are going to run at him. He's going to take another one out. So Pride getting a little greedy there and not realizing that XLZ can still kill you with a shotgun.
Absolutely. That was an interesting round. They got a lot of early picks. We talked about it the last time we were on Coastal. They got some good control over the broken wall position.
Yep.
And once you have that, you control a lot of the map. XLZ got isolated on a site. The shotgun's great if they come A. If they don't,
it's a gamble.
You're stranded.
I think we're paused for something. I'm not entirely sure. We can't see game chat here. I'm trying to look over at the players. I don't see anyone who disconnected on the scoreboard, but it looks like Lex is looking over at his teammate, Hero, and they're not all tabbed, but they have something else up. It looks like Steam, so I think they're having a little bit of a computer issue, maybe hardware. we might be back now. I don't know exactly what's happening. But anyway, 1-1 here. Going to be a close match, I think, all the way through. I don't think anyone's going to really run away. I think we're going to see a couple of like 2 to 3 round pushes at a time. You know,
Absolutely.
once that economy gets moving in someone's favor.
Yeah, really. Outside of that last map on derail, there's been very few one-sided games. That one ending 16-6 between Hold Forward and Pure.
Yeah, that was about it though.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth, good rounds, and a lot of clutches, a lot of exciting plays. So it'll be interesting to see how they approach this. We watched a couple teams that really just focus on B. It'll be interesting to see what Magic brings to the table with some different looks on offense.
And here we go. So we are on pause. I believe it was a kind of a computer issue or a player issue, but we're back now. Tanaka got that scope, and as I say it, he takes down Vic. That's a huge pick because Vic loves to run across that tank over there to bottom red, and now they know that really there's only one player over at that A site, which is a huge pick because now the bomb is going over there. So Tanaka making the difference. Going to start spamming through that upper window. We saw a couple of kills come through there earlier, but Redcity going to take out Tanaka. So that's a good frag. Tanaka getting a little caught, you know, out of his... Yeah, now BCJ is going to go on the west, so BCJ does have a good position here. As the rest of his team, there's 3 people in this A site, all over XLZ. XLZ does have that shotgun, but he gets cornered by BCJ. It's really tough with that jump over there. So.
Yeah, and that really is the perfect way to combat a shotgun just sitting on the stairs.
Yeah.
It's hard to face them flat out, and they jumped up, and one came up the bottom, and it really had no chance.
So FoxRox taking out BCJ. So I liked where BCJ was, even though it's kind of in no man's land. You can't really have 3 or 4 players stacked up in a house. That's how you get like double killed, and you can't really hold anything. So I like the fact that BCJ was out there roaming around, but he gets caught. And now FoxRox taking out another player and Lex, and now it is retakeable with 25 seconds. They just got to make their way up this, but Hero with a shotgun. And he also has a Tommy as well. And then Hero with a knife, so an excellent play by Hero to close it out right there. So Hero, he struggled a little bit in a couple of maps. We saw him do really well in overtime. Generally speaking, played very well. I wouldn't call him the best fragger on that team right now at this LAN, but that was a great play.
Yeah, he's playing well. He's definitely stepped it up. That's Magic is a team with a lot of individual talent. They're going to really need to bring the team cohesion up if they're going to move forward in this tournament. But yeah, it was good to see Hero playing well. Tanaka's always dangerous with the scope.
Always.
He's got one in his hand. Yep.
So we were talking to Andy the Impaler Coons before the break about how Magic is a really good team, but they just didn't get enough practice in online. Lex being, you know, CSGO player.
And a full-time streamer.
And a full-time streamer, so it's tough to stream and practice when you're getting ready for a LAN.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, hard to hide your...
Yeah.
And, I mean, this whole tournament, we talked about the mental fatigue. Lex has been playing CSGO. He's been back and forth between them both.
A lot of late nights,
early mornings. A lot of time sitting there playing matches.
Yeah, got to give it to him as now Team Magic is moving around by coast. They might try to swing this back as Pride will take out Vic, which is a huge frag because Vic loves to push around. So they know that their flank won't be too dangerous. Probably going to throw down a kind of a goofy smoke, trying to hide their position, I suppose, over by T-Con or Bo3. I'm not sure what that smoke was. He could have been better used over here, I think, at B, but we're going to jump in here as Lex is going to spot one over by Truck, and he does get the kill. I thought he was going to go down, and then FoxRox onto Pride. Pride on the FoxRox, so a trade comes in. Oh, excuse me, FoxRox on a Hero. Kind of a goofy kill feed, and then Tanaka with that scope. So as we were sorting out the trades there, a lot of frags came in, and they just kind of, you know, they were all the way coast. And they went all the way B.
Went all the way back. They got that pick on Vic. Vic is really the player for Primal that controls the map for them. He holds mid. He is the one that tries to.
Red area.
Yeah, he tries to dictate where the offense is going to go, and when he gets picked early, which has happened twice, it's tough. And that was a borderline save. You saw the guy that was sitting rubble had a default gun, and that's a tough hold. He got one frag, which is good. Their economy is much better. Their loadouts are really strong here.
Yeah, no, Vic now not playing too aggressive, he didn't really push into red. He's playing at that tank now with an STG, a little bit of a different approach for him as he does get a headshot. And again, we're going to see some early aggression over by Coastal and Red, but last time they swung it back, so let's see what they elect to do as Tanaka now has the scope Tommy combo, very dangerous. And he's going to be moving around here, peeking back yellow, trying to get a pick, get something going. Vic taking full control here of Statue, not really getting tested from Red anywhere. Yeah. So let's eyes on him as he's trying to get another frag, but he gets taken down by BCJ with a long Thompson shot, and BCJ barely got tagged up. So 4-on-4 here as BCJ will even it out. And Tanaka still in that spawn, kind of doing his thing with that scope. West, though, on the take with a car, takes out Hero. So here comes the push. Redcity on a Tanaka, but
BCJ onto Pride.
Yeah, that was
a team kill there.
Little TK there. Yep, a TK came in for BCJ. Kind of got his way, but XLZ peeking around that corner takes out BCJ. So good little hold there by Primal to really adapt to that slow coastal push.
Absolutely, and they were aided by the team kill there. I think it was just in the chaos who would shoot at one player. Moved and he was low anyway, just a small tag. Vic really just got timing there. He unscoped right as the guy turned around the corner, and he just got unlucky when with the long Thompson shot. But he needs to keep doing that. He needs to keep controlling mid, dictate.
Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong.
He definitely has to keep an eye out for Tanaka though. With the scope, it's very difficult, and it looks like Magic is
a little eco rush here.
Yeah,
right?
doing a little eco rush B.
They got two. They each respectively pretty much have 2 or 3 shekels in the bank, and then they got multiple stuff. So FoxRox still going to take out BCJ with a set nade. They're just going to kind of stuff B here, trying to get something going. Hopefully win an eco round. They do have a one round advantage. They're going to tag out FoxRox on statue. FoxRox going to stand up and get a +10. Excellent shot from him, and he gets taken out from behind by Hero. Then Hero on a Redcity. So a little double kill there by Hero, but not enough, and West will take him out. So FoxRox getting 2 kills, Hero getting 2 kills. Not a bad eco round. They lost the round, but they picked up a good amount of weapons and shekels. And now look, they got a pretty good economy.
Yeah, pretty decent buy. Redcity leaving that round with 7 coins, so he's just fine. FoxRox got donated, so he's in a good position as well. The trouble here with Magic is they went all out on this buy. They're all at
they're banking on getting around
between the 5 of them. So if they lose this round, they're going to be in a tough place. They're going to be ecoing again.
It's going to be tough coming to this late rounds of this first half, especially on attack. Trying to take bomb sites. But nonetheless, let's see if they can get one. They have a good attack right now. Pride spamming smoke for his team. BCJ going to get tagged up a little bit over the coastal with a set nade, not too much. He's got a bar now, which I love to see him have. He does have a smoke as well. Or is it a bomb? No, excuse me. He has the bomb. West's going to hit Hero all the way from that tank, and there he goes. Takes another shot and takes him out. So West with 2 kills there with that car. Pride going to see one over there by statue. Tag him up just a little bit. Oh, an excellent shot by FoxRox. Or excuse me, by Pride on a FoxRox. A little one tap on that M1. So it's 4-3 advantage now in favor of Primal, but Pride making a great shot there and bringing it closer.
Yeah, clearing up that site.
Ooh, Pride dragging right now. It takes out Vic, so they're evening it out now. They have the bomb, and then Lex on the Redcity. So what looked like a Primal round is going to be wind up looking like it's going to be Magic, but XLZ, not too fast, will take out Lex. And now XLZ going to get that regen. And let's take a look here. We got a 2-on-2 situation. The bomb is in B with BCJ. He has a teammate with him. Pride going to take out XLZ. He's going to get tagged up a little bit by West, so now it's a 2-on-1 in favor of Magic. So a great comeback here in that round. Let's see if West can use that smoke. This guy's a great player. He's got a smoke in a car and a Tommy, and he has a 1-on-2 situation. 35 seconds left. Car in hand, but not enough, and then Pride's going to take him down. So an excellent round by Pride.
Pride with a 4K.
Get about 4K, right? So let's take a look at the scoreboard after that 4K. Let's see. Magic pretty much all even.
Yeah.
Playing very well together. FoxRox, top frag, and West right behind. So everyone kind of even right now, doing their thing.
Yeah, this early on, everyone's carrying their own weight. That shot from Pride was absolutely nuts.
Nutty.
He's been playing really well this weekend. I think he may be their key to success.
I think he is.
Player like BCJ is always going to get kills. Tanaka seems relatively consistent. Same with Lex and Hero.
Think about Pride. I think he can do everything, right?
Yeah, he's really kind of the X factor. He's the player that he can, if he's fragging hard, he's going to make your team be in a much better
And there
position.
he goes. He gets a set nade, so he's a jack of all trades. Like, for example, Tanaka has got that scope, and he's going to go off. Sometimes, if it's not working for him, then he's not going to be fragging as well. But now Vic's going to take out Ultra Lex here. So Vic moving around Broken Wall with that MP40. Controlling a very key part of the map here, because if they want to go back to A, which it looks like they want to do, they're going to have to get through Vic. Although Vic has an MP40 here, not an STG like he did before. But I think he can do a little bit of damage here, at least get the info he needs as he hears someone pick up a shekel. And then West sees him run back, so Vic might be able to cut off a rotate.
Is that the bomb that's fighting that? It was. Yep, and Pride actually caught Vic.
And Pride caught Vic. So a lot of game sense here out of Pride, knowing that Vic is going to be in that area. Now XLZ gave up second A, so there is an allied player in second A with XLZ, and XLZ is going to have to make a play to get the little aim punch headshot on a BCJ, but Hero too smart, comes back down those stairs and takes out XLZ. So XLZ doing what he can on that A bomb site. At least took out one on the rotate, so it's got to be up to his teammate here to clean it up. as it is a one-man advantage. But Pride again on a FoxRox. Has he gotten almost every kill here except for that last one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a 3K, and now West going to tag up Pride here.
Bomb planted.
So Pride's about to get another 4K if he picks up West here.
Yeah, he's hunting for him.
He's going to get a regen. He's got a car. And West just kind of trying
I
to move
don't think
in.
West realized he tucked in. Oh, now he's checking it. Ooh, they both tagged each other.
And then, West does take out
West got him
Pride,
with the
so,
pistol.
It looked like it was going to be a little 4K for Pride, but West is just going to run around and run away now and save. He's got that car.
Yep.
And no need to get too aggressive. But another round for Team Magic. Great attack here on Coastal.
Yeah, very different from a lot of teams in A. A lot of in NA. A lot of the stuff that we see it's B heavy rushes, then A only when B doesn't work. So they're slowing it down. They're getting control. They're picking. It's very interesting to watch. It's a much slower strat, which I think is giving Primal a little trouble. Something they're not used to.
Yeah. So Team Magic playing a lot like Pure actually. Pure is the kind of team that has that really good split, and now Team Magic kind of trying to adopt that. And it revolves around that really strong scope in Tanaka. He can really control that midpoint and make sure that he can help his team move from one side of the map to the other. And it's working out because they got a 2-round lead here on Allies. And look at Primal. I think they're going for a save round.
Yeah, it
so
looks like a save here.
They might push B. Usually that's the only really place you can push is around that B side, but they might just hold normally.
Yeah, well, and Lex setting up in the spawn house.
Hero just kind of spamming smoke over there at Coastal. And another little slow pick strat here. So it's been working out for him, and they shouldn't change it if it's working. And one player is going to be in bottom red, so it's going to give Hero a little bit of trouble as he's trying to move over here to Coastal. I think he's going to get peeked, and he does get peeked by West. So there's a player on tank, top 8, top red. So 8 is a really good strong lock right now. I'd like to see them get a pick B side and move that bomb over there.
Yeah.
They do have a majority of their players.
Yeah, and I think the call was made that the one gun that's in the round is on tank, so
It's going to be tough to move over to
It's going to
A.
be tough to get through that. We do have some utility on both Lex and Pride.
They might be able to use that here to take it. My only issue is not really the player in top A, because you can trade on him, but that guy in red with they don't really know he's there, and all he has to do is peek that door as they run through.
Yeah, this will be an interesting setup here, because there's a chance he gets flanked. No, he's heard it. He spun around.
And West missing a shot there over on Broken Wall as it crosses the A. Yeah, and Vic's going to spot out Lex. So just as I had suspected, that bottom red control proving to be effective. But Tanaka, now they know, and he's got a scope and a Tommy. However, it is a 5-3 man advantage and only 15 seconds left in the round, and they do not have the bomb. So they should elect to save here. BCJ can at least get a little bit of an economic damage. No, he does not take out West, just tags him down to about nothing. And we're going to see this round go in favor of Primal. And West will get taken out by BCJ. So BCJ
really
doing what he can do, but he gets taken out by FoxRox. So 5-4 right now. A couple of late
Tanaka needs
frags.
to hold on to that sniper.
He will not.
Oh,
XLZ will take out
no
Tanaka.
time
so
left.
at the very last second, Tanaka loses that scope. He does have another 6 shekels, so we'll see if he tries to go the conservative route or if he goes aggressive. He'll go aggressive, as I suspected, takes that scope. So now it's 5-4, one round advantage for Team Magic. Really good hold there by Primal. Just wait out that slow A, right?
Absolutely. A lot of teams elect to go with aggression when they're saving. So when you save, you just try to get in their face and throw a curveball at them.
Yeah.
But they really just held their angles and played that really smart and were able to pull off the eco win.
Yeah, now we're seeing the usual. Everyone's got one of these, that B push. They're going to smoke out that white boxes. Pride with another awesome set nade on a FoxRox. And they're going to jump in. Redcity is front sight here. He can do a lot of damage in that position if he gets through that smoke. Lex, though, going to elect to just go ahead and stick it. I kind of like this play. It's aggressive, but Redcity moving around. He's not going to get a plant stop. Oh, and Tanaka with a no-scope onto Redcity. And Vic cleaning up BCJ, though. So Hero with that pistol. We've seen him have it out again. He gets West. Hero had a Tommy, 3 rounds in it, whips out his pistol, and I could hear him, a little trash talk over there, right?
Trash talk.
And a great push there by Lex, getting that bomb down. Veteran play to just stick it.
Yeah, it makes a big difference getting that early nade kill in that A site. It's a tough site to play because you're dodging nades and then people are coming through the front with all the smokes. Yeah, and it's hard for someone to help you. There's not a whole lot of you can smoke off L, you can smoke off truck, and it's a difficult position to hold. And that was a great take. It was good to watch.
Yeah, they were playing that pick strat and kind of moving towards A a lot, and they decided, you know what, let's do the B. Let's do it. If they can stop it, then so be it. But they're gonna go back to their split here. I kind of like that idea. Sometimes the motto is do it till it stops.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, you're trying to make that IGL call and keep people on their toes. So it can go either way. As Pride here is going to have an SMG Tommy over by back red. We've seen him do a lot of damage somehow with a Tommy back here. He's got a little long range on that. And his teammates are going to move around Coastal. And he will get tagged up this time and not get that long range Tommy kill. And he's going to get the regen, however. And he's going to make that call. So let's see if someone over by red or in spawn can peek that broken wall player. A lot of players over there broken wall.
Yeah. Well, and I would expect with the experience from Lex that he made the call that they were reset after losing the first or winning around the losing round immediately. They're completely out of money. And
yeah, and BCJ flanked around there and got that tank player, which is a huge play for the A. And then they trade on XLC, who just had a default, and then Lex with a really good shot with that SMG to take out West. FoxRox holding it down though at spawn car, and he will get taken out by Tanaka. So they're running away right now with a 3-round lead, really good economy, and they're playing very well as a team right now, kind of all together in a similar location, playing off each other, and it's working really well.
Yeah, they were able to get a lot of good pressure on mid and get behind him. And Lex was, you saw it there, playing a really creative spot where when West rotated, he didn't think Lex would be there. So they're getting a lot of those kind of frags, getting in behind, pushing together, and communicating through the round. So it's good to see.
Yeah, let's look at the scoreboard real quick as this round has begun. Pride, once again, top fragging for Team Magic here, 10-6. Got a lot of set nade kills, a lot of really awesome headshots, so that's where you get most of his frags from. And then for Primal, they're all kind of similar. 9 kills at the top, 5 at the bottom, so not too big of a difference as Lex is going to try to spam over there towards B. XLZ, though, another save round for him. He had a default last round, and now he's going to pick up a Tommy off a dead body, but Tanaka taking out a player, I believe, over by tank, but XLZ will push up and take out Pride, so XLZ coming out of his A house.
Yeah. Normally he just hides there on the stairs, and it looks like they went with some coordinated aggression, and Vic pushed up as well, and he was able to get the kill.
Yeah, and then Lex getting tagged up pretty much to full health over here in spawn. He's got an STG. He'd love to hang on to that. It's definitely a winnable round here for them. It's a 4-on-3. They got Tanaka with that scope. Let's see if they can work a pick. I think they're going to try to move this over to that B bomb site and try to isolate. And yeah, that's what they're going to do. So they're going to try and do a 3-on-2 situation at the B site with those other players for Primal over there at A.
Yeah.
So let's see if Lex can make a real veteran play here and just frag out.
Absolutely, because they are on a save. Primal still doesn't have great guns, even though they have the advantage.
And there you go, BCJ on a Redcity and Tanaka on a Vic and Lex on a FoxRox. So an excellent rotate over there to that B bomb site, and they're going to get that plant down. XLZ now, who'd had a really good beginning of the round with two kills, is going to be all alone now, trying to move over there. And he saved. He started off with a default SMG, so I believe he's going to attempt to retake here, or at least get 1 or 2 of these guys.
Yeah, I think here he's looking to do economic damage, unless he can find a good gun early on. Yeah, I'd expect him to really just kind of hurt their economy, maybe get some exit frags. I don't expect him to go full bore, go after this one.
Yeah, absolutely. So the thing I really appreciate about XLZ, we had him on here earlier in that interview, is he knows his role, and we've seen him change his gameplay up mid-match. Like, he'll be doing something that's not working, similar to how right now he's getting kind of pushed at A and not really able to hold that bottom A. So he decided to push out this time and get out of his comfort zone and change it up. We saw it on Manor. He was getting picked really easily long A on Manor, and he decided to make a couple of changes to his gameplay. With Lex, unfortunately,
like BCJ blew up to the bomb.
So we saw that earlier. I think Ethan or something like that on hold forward did the same thing, and you wind up losing your weapon. So
yeah. The bomb radius is kind of funky in that site, and I think he was just too close.
Yeah, and he would have hung on to his weapon and had shekels. So now he has to use his shekels to buy. They still have a good economy. Lex and Tanaka with 9 shekels going to really just divvy it out. Look at that. They just spread the wealth, and they're going to have a ton of utility here. I would expect. Oh, they did not give enough for Pride for a nade. He could have bought a nade, but he elects not to. So he's got a lot of set nades, set nade kills. So I would have liked to have seen him have one, but XLZ though going to get a good set nade. Let's see, this one comes over towards Pride. He might get set naded. No, it misses. So a set nade for Primal. Hit the hero early, and now it's a 5-on-4. West though taking out Lex.
3. Oh, and the player up on the box.
Over
Red
the
City looking over the smoke. Very difficult to see from that angle.
And it's a really good spot for that for that weapon too, and you're gonna get headshots like that over the smoke. So a good play, and now it's 5-on-2. So a much needed round for Primal after dropping a lot, and they're kind of struggling here on defense. So this is a big round for them, and Magic is gonna still have money after this, enough to do something dangerous. So.
Yeah, I would. Tanaka's
gonna
in
be
a really
2-4.
good position with the scope and Tommy. I'd expect them to go for some kills here.
Just pick some people maybe.
Yeah, pick some people. They got some time. A full take of the site might be difficult, but
Yeah, it is 5-on-2.
yeah, they have the round lead, so it may be worth just saving. But like you said, there's a lot of players that it's very difficult for their mindset to change of every round you're going for.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to save, and now trying to change up that mindset. I think as Magic goes, having Lex on the comms, he would probably be able to tell them.
Yeah, he can manage that economy really
he's going to
well.
manage that.
Yeah,
the players.
being a COD guy like you, I mean, like I kind of miss going for it every round. I really do, because the magic happens then. Like right now in this 2-on-5, they're going to save, but back in the day we might have seen a really clutch two versus 5, but you know.
Or some fun shots, or
yeah. But it's a different game now, so.
Yeah, it's a much more intellectual. It takes a lot more.
It's
thought
MR15,
going into it. Yeah,
so
yeah,
it
and the
works.
longer, with the economy, you definitely have to have the longer round limit.
And so now it's 8-5. Here we are, first map of the best of 3 in the upper bracket. Loser will have to go play pure in the losers bracket, or lower bracket as we call it. And then whoever wins that will come back up to play whoever wins this. So we've got 3 teams left. This is the first map in a best of 3, and right now we have a 3-round lead in favor of Team Magic. So let's see what they do here. They've had a good split. They've also had a really good beat, but really a lot of stuff working for them. So let's see which strat they go for in their little notebook here.
Yeah, from Lex there, and pressure on A as well.
Yeah, set smokes on both sides, kind of showing presence. But Red City with a great shot on the Lex. I'm not really sure where that came from, honestly.
Yeah, I'd assume. Oh yeah, an XLZ onto Hero. It looked like he was probably either
over at
L
Broken
or
Wall?
Statue, as Lex tried to come through the arches.
That makes sense. Now it's a 5-on-3 in favor of Primal, so they're holding strong, but Tanaka will take out XLZ. And Vic, though, all the way in the flank, and their spawn, he's going to take out 2, but he gets traded out. So Vic almost making a lot of noise back there. Gets 2, but he gets traded out, so now it's all up to Pride in a 1-on-3. He's going to get tagged up and then know exactly where he are. He does have a scope in his back pocket, and the bomb.
Which is crucial. Well, and Vic, to be completely honest, absolutely blew that round up. I think he pushed from bottom red up and left the guy's coast, got the kill and spawn, and then was able to get the second one, and that's huge.
Yeah.
He made all the difference for his team.
Great vision, honestly.
Well, and smart players, a lot of times you see someone, you immediately think, okay, I'm going to shoot those.
Yeah.
And having the patience, that's very intelligent play.
So Pride's going to get tagged up here, and there's not much he can really do. He might just kind of prone this out or try and get someone with that scope. If he dies, he's going to drop the scope if he has it out. And it's going to be over there by the water. It might be kind of tricky to take.
Kind of close.
I
was hoping he wasn't going to fall.
Oh, Wes,
that was close.
Yikes, man.
Yeah, you got to be real careful there. You don't want to fall in the water.
No, that's not. It's not a good thing to do. You're going to lose your weapon, and you're going to die. So.
And you're going to look bad.
You're going to look bad. Now, Magic's. They're not too broke here. Tanaka taking a shoddy sniper kind of guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Wonder what he's gonna do. I'm assuming either yellow house at B or red. That's pretty much all he can do.
Yeah, this loadout doesn't really look like it's a slow round. It's gonna be a slow round like the rounds previous. Yeah, I think you're right. I think they're gonna get in their face. A lot of nades coming.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Those went a little long.
Yeah, maybe a little anticipation. Primal that they push this time. I think that's what's happening. Red City going to tag one up, so he knows they're coming B now. So let's see if they can stuff it in here. They're going to get a set nade drop, but I don't think it's going to get a kill just yet. It will. Hero with a nice little set nade, so they're going to open up this B site, but Red City holding strong. Going to get Hero, then Red City onto Pride, then Red City onto Tanaka. He got that 3K, and he gets another one. So Red City with a 4K, absolutely bamboozling that B push.
Shutting down the B push single-handedly.
But BCJ fighting right back, and he gets 3 himself, but Vic will clear it out. So that's going to be a half. So that could have been a 9-6 half.
Laid down to 8-7. I think Primal will be okay with that. They started slow. They were able to work their way back into the game. And Red City absolutely just beasted it at that B site there. I was worried when FoxRox got set naded. That was a set nade from back yellow that dropped into the rubble. And,
opened up that B site.
Yeah, right on his head. And Red City stepped up when he needed to and completely shut that push down.
Yeah, and you can see the scores here pretty much even. Everyone, the max kills here, 11 and 10. That's the best score on both sides. Everyone else with 9, 10 kills. So really even matchup here. Everyone doing their part. So we'll see how this unfolds now that Magic's going to be on defense. Primal, I think, kind of a better attack team.
Yeah,
so?
I think as a team they're better at attack. We see them executing more of a typical first round strat, that push B, and West early onto Hero.
West moving right up through that smoke with a carbine. Going to get taken out though by BCJ, who's going to get a full there. Nade's coming down, but XLZ's all the way in L turn. He pushed all the way up, so a great play by him to just kind of peek that corner and not push out. And they're going to move this bomb in, but Lex is going to move up and kind of spoil it. So not yet. The bomb has not gone down yet. Lex almost getting into L turn, but XLZ will take him out. So now Prime is over by these steps, and he gets a little kind of a one tap
into,
with that SMG. So Red City must have been really heavily tagged by somebody. Only by Prime. Yeah. There's no +3 for anybody else, as Vic is going to move all the way up here and kind of chase somebody and move him away from the bomb site. So the bomb site is in a one-on-one, as Vic's going to move back and help his teammate. Vic moving in, and then XLZ having a really good round, getting another kill. So now it's a 2-on-1, just Tanaka only left to take this bomb site. So Primal getting into that bomb site nice and deep and get into L turn, and XLZ doing his job.
Absolutely, and you definitely want to see him fragging. It ended up being a smart play for Vic, chasing that guy out of back truck so the plant could go down. The worry there is if he comes down the stairs. But that was another 2 veteran players communicating well, and Vic pushed around the flank while XLZ just distracted him.
Yeah, distracted him, got him off the bomb site, then came back. So really good play there by Vic and XLZ to kind of clean up that bomb site at B. They got the entry frags they needed, and they kind of lost on the trade situation, but they cleaned it up, got the bomb down, and they're going to get the shekels they needed out of those bomb plants. So Magic, though, electing to go for a buy. We're tied up 8-8. What are they going to buy here? Tanaka with another shotgun. So we haven't seen him be too effective with it. Maybe he's going to go yellow or A.
Yeah, those are normally two places. And you see Primal working towards some utility buy. You have West with a nade, and I would assume he's going to use that to clear out the level position or maybe statue. There's someone lurking, pushing up
right around by XLZ. He's probably going to get shot in the back. And Hero will take out XLZ. Hero almost clearing out on Primal as well. That could have been a really nice double kill, but now Red City's going to get this. And then FoxRox on to Ultra Lex, so Primal doing a good job just kind of finding people in B and picking up. There is still one guy left on statue, but FoxRox another kill on a BCJ, so FoxRox moving in, getting a 3K here. And now another bomb plant, so not a full on B. The bomb did go that direction, but it wasn't a complete rush. They had 2 players left behind, but they trade their way through. And Tanaka at that A site, I think gambling maybe. I think
that very similar situation that we saw XLZ after the second round, I think, with the shotgun. Same position. If they come A, it works great. If not, they just hang out with the shotgun. The retake with it is really just kind of useless. And interesting spot there from Red City, being able to see into top A from the ledge there. I don't see anyone going after this. He's in a really tough spot. And
he's going to stay prone.
There's really no reason to chase and no reason for Tanaka to peek.
Yeah, no, Primal's going to grab the lead back here. A 1-round lead. They're still on allies, though, but they've had a really good attack so far. So Magic's going to have to adjust their defense if they want to, get the rounds they need on defense to move forward. Let's see if they elect to kind of save here, because they're not fully poor, but they don't really have anything to buy good. Tanaka still has that shotgun, buying a nade now instead of saving, and everybody else full save. Full save. They're going to need some money. It's a close game, so it's not a bad move right now to think about saving for the later half of this map.
Yeah, on the defensive side, you definitely need to start getting cars and snipers and even STGs to really hold the pushes.
Yeah, and Tanaka, I don't think he showed that he had a shotgun at all. So gambling again, just kind of going over to A, seeing if they're going to go. But Vic's going to get another nice set nade onto Hero, and then Vic's going to move in and take out Pride. FoxRox on a BCJ. They're just swarming in together now. They're going to get trades. Lex on a Red City, but XLZ's going to clean it up. So they're just pushing right through, trading their way, working as a team.
Yeah, that was
literally the same exact situation.
Yeah,
same round.
Yep, pretty much same mirror round. They 4-stacked it. But with the defaults, they weren't able to hold it. Tanaka went after him with a shotgun. He's probably angling towards a sniper rifle anyway.
Yeah, just getting rid of it at this point. So a really good B push, 2 rounds in a row here from Primal. I think Magic, what they need to do is either play retake on B, or they're going to need to get better nades over to that B side of the map so they can get into yellow, because they're losing yellow control, and then they're losing their statue guys and L-turn guys to set nades. So they really don't have the ability to retake B all that well right now.
Yeah, and that's why I like the call of saving last round, to be able to build up the economy to buy those nades and prevent the quick B rush, because that is the downfall of the B rusher, solid nades.
Yep. So another B presence with one kind of lurk over here by Big Arch. BCJ looking around with that SMG Pride. Over here spamming smoke, seeing some nades come in, so they did not get tagged. They still know they're there because they're shooting, so a little bit better of a B hold. However, it looks like they're just kind of holding this time outside garden because they didn't get those frags, so they didn't elect to jump into the B site. So let's see where Primal goes with this now that they've kind of halted their attack outside of B.
Passive round here from Primal compared to the previous rounds, and some aggression coming out of the Magic side.
Yeah, so Redcity getting tagged up by Hero, who was getting pushed by Hero, and Redcity made the call to his teammate FoxRox, and FoxRox helped him, and now there's some trades going down outside the front of B, so Pride sticking to it, playing on statue. He looked
Tanaka,
like a headshot.
Yeah, but Tanaka got him.
It looked like a headshot there, but Pride won't get the kill. He'll get the assist, and now West all alone in yellow. So finally, they got into that B bomb site and didn't get setnated, and they held. And that's what they had to do, just not get setnated and get set up.
Which is sounds certainly a lot easier than it is.
Easier said than done,
there's a lot of nades coming your way, and a lot of movement, and when there's a smoke and they're pushing you, it's a difficult position. Primal's economy is just fine. They're not too concerned with that loss. Well, if you're Magic, you needed that win. Lex on a bolt, SMG combo, that's great. Hero with nade smoke, and a 44, so strong economy all the way across. BCJ with that shotgun, which we saw him get a triple kill with.
We
earlier,
did. I saw that clip earlier.
Absolute miracle.
That'll be shared around. And I saw Redcity had 7 shekels, and a very disciplined player bought a 1 shekel rifle, a smoke, and the rest of the game out. So very disciplined player helping out his team here, as it is only a 1-round game. Primal though with a lead, as Vic is going to push around mid like he usually does with that Tommy.
Is he on top of the bomb?
I think he's on top of it. Does he know? He might have got a little info from someone over by Broken Wall, but Lex will take it with the card. Now Tanaka on XLZ. So those 8 players getting taken out for Primal as they were trying to move in. And Magic holding firm. And then West, though, onto Lex.
Being patient. Oh, and he almost caught the guy.
He almost caught that guy. So it's a 3-on-2 situation right now. In favor of Magic. West seeing a guy in that new broken house. Almost gets 2 shots on him, but just barely misses. And is that someone flanking around right now?
Yeah, he's coming spawn street.
Literally right behind him. Coming around. Big Arch.
Yeah,
Right
unfortunately.
to his left. And if BCJ's going to whip out his pistol. And now he's got a shotty pistol, and he turns around. BCJ. What was that?
That was crazy. That was an absolute 180 spin around with the scope. Heads up play.
He had a shotgun, whipped his pistol out, flanked the guy, turns around, and got a little quick scope. So now he's got a scope, and BCJ dangerous with the scope.
Absolutely.
One of those players who doesn't scope main, but definitely can hit shots with it. As Primal now, their buy is looking a lot like it's going to be a heavy rush somewhere, as they have pretty much the perfect utility for a hard B, and that's exactly what it's going to be.
Yeah, no nades, which is going to be difficult. It's very difficult to get into the B site with no nades.
And actually, he's going to get tagged up. Pride kind of spamming through smoke. Gets a couple of tags, so he knows there's a lot of people coming B. Yeah. So they know this is a B push at this point. Pride's going to have to hold strong here for his team and get at least 1 or 2. As BCJ's going to tag up, get tagged up, and West is going to move in, get Hero, and try and take L-turn control. He's got the bomb. BCJ, though, with double kills, and then Vic taking out Tanaka and Lex. So BCJ playing very well right now. West kind of trying to get that bomb down, so the 2 players are outside B. BCJ get another kill on a Vic. So he's got that shotty, too. He's going to be dangerous here. Oh, but he does not get the kill on a Redcity. Redcity in a kind of a awkward little spot. Pride going to take out Redcity, though, so it's a 1-on-1. And Pride doing a quick flank.
Yeah, the long game here.
A play out of my playbook. It's my
Yes,
favorite
it is.
move. They said just right away while you got the time, just rip that flank.
Well, and the bomb didn't go down. It looks like West is playing it slow, making sure he doesn't get pushed. He's got no cover, and he's actually going to walk right in.
Oh, not.
Wow.
The timing is unreal. So he fakes and he tries to drop Pride out, but Pride is too smart and he's going to push around. And I think his position is very hidden right now, as you can tell. West is looking in the complete opposite direction, and if Pride knew that, he'd definitely be in. But now West is looking front side, and Pride with an excellent one-on-one clutch, and he's going to give the lead back to his team here. So Magic really adapting well, leaning on their players.
Yeah, Pride and BCJ. BCJ with a 3K, Pride with the last two, and he's here just collecting shekels. And
Might be oh, there was just a shotgun. I was thinking he was going to pick up.
Oh, yeah, he dropped the shotgun. That was BCJ. Yeah, and that was a tough position for BCJ, because when he pushed the L, he was scoped in on the shotty, which took up the part of the screen that the player was standing. It's tough. And it was a little bit of an off angle. He wasn't holding it tight. He wasn't too wide. It was a good play. And Pride, I thought he was going to run right into him, and then he immediately turned around. I think he had to look up at the clock with only 20 seconds left. That's a long run to A, and he had to get
hold
the bomb
your
down.
position.
Yep.
So really good play there by Pride to just instantly go to the flank instead of holding where he was outside of B, which is the more predictable move. So Pride playing like a real champ right now, and he's given the lead back to his team, and they're up 1 here on Coastal. And Primal with another full Tommy buy. Tommy smokes and nades, all players. So another buy for a big push, Birdman?
Absolutely. It looks like another B rush.
Yep. Lex knows now there's absolutely nobody Coastal.
He's got the info, which is...
Let's see if he just instantly elects to rotate, and he will. XLZ jumping in, though, getting a kill on the hero. Pride taking out 2. Pride, another great play with a headshot and a kill on the XLZ. Carrying his team right now, and then Tanaka with a scope. So he's kind of creeping around in smoke over here. He's definitely capable of making like a little quick scope, no scope.
Yeah, absolutely. He made some noise, though, so that guy right next to him, he's going to be very careful.
Yeah, and Redcity pushed over by L-turn, and Vic taking out Tanaka. So Vic moving around very well with that SMG. The bomb is down in the B site, but before Vic could get any more damage done, BCJ takes him out. So very winnable, and look at this. BCJ has a nade. Let's see if he uses it. Not quite. So I would have liked to have seen BCJ maybe just get a lob over there. I think that would have turned the tide, but nonetheless, it's a 3-on-2 right now. Bomb down, so all they have to do is hold this B site. It's going to be difficult as Pride takes out another one in Redcity, and FoxRox is left all alone in this awkward corner. He won't get the full kill onto Pride, and they know where he is. He's kind of creeping in smoke, though. He's still alive. 28 seconds. This is going to be real tough to kill 3 players, and he's going to get taken out by Lex. So Pride with another 3K. Right after an awesome one-on-one clutch, man. So this kid's playing very well.
He's putting in work. He's playing very well. Very interesting play there from Redcity. He was sitting outside L just shooting to give Vic time to wrap on Tanaka. So Tanaka was focused on the noise, trying to figure out what was he pushing L, what he was doing, and just a passing in the smoke, and Vic was able to get him. Unfortunately, there was 2 players rotating from mid. Vic peeked out and got fragged, and then the retake came in.
So now look at this. So BCJ and Tanaka have scopes, so I'm not entirely sure. It looks like BCJ was the one who survived. Maybe he picked up Tanaka's scope over by the truck, and then Tanaka went and bought one, because BCJ does have a Tommy, so he had to have survived that round to gotten a Tommy from the
And West on the scope, so this should be a good battle here.
And BCJ with a scope shot onto XLZ over by Spawn. So BCJ, a really good scope, used to do it as his main and kind of dropped it to pick up a kind of an entry fragger role. And he's going to creep around here, broken wall. A really good position for that scope. Pride going to be holding down B statue once again. There's 3 players coming his way. I haven't really seen him play over here.
Here comes the
He told me about this smoke. He told me about this smoke last night. He loves to throw it. And Redcity, though, on FoxRox going to move in with those Tommies, taking out Pride and Hero. So that smoke, kind of, a really good one. Look at that. You can kind of see under it. He was talking about that. And Vic, though, taking out Tanaka, but BCJ with another scope shot. So BCJ and Lex. Yep, we're going to have to do a 2-on-2 retake of the B bomb site here. Primal got in there, kind of cleared it out. They took out Pride, and, Pride's their anchor in B. So once that happens, they're going to take the bomb site. So BCJ moving in. Going to lob that nade. I don't know if that player is over there.
I think he's
in that house. Yeah, he's in bottom yellow. So he's anticipating someone to be over there. Lex, though, coming through yellow. So now there's only 1 player left. 13 seconds, though. FoxRox going to get taken out. I don't think there's enough time. Lex, you got to run over to the bomb site, buddy. He's not going to get it. So that's going to be a Primal round. Very close there. Lex taking out 2 players, not getting the trade early enough. And very close round there in favor of Primal. So back and forth, Birdman.
Yeah, back and forth. This is a great match. And Lex with the Carr Thompson combo. Oh, now a Scope Thompson combo.
Yeah.
Lex being a famous opper, he can definitely get the frags with it.
Someone on this team has a Scope the last like 3 or 4 rounds.
Yeah,
and it's really working out.
Yeah, and it's been huge for him. Pride unlucky there. He set up for that smoke, which really helps him hold the front of the site, but they quick pushed it, and he had no help in the front of the site, and just got overwhelmed the second he let go of the smoke.
Yeah, now Tanaka going back to that shoddy strategy. I guess he's anticipating at some point an A rush, but he's not even playing at A. I think he's going over to B to play up close with that shotgun as Lex is going to have that Scope over at A, and now they're going to push up towards the broken wall as the nade kill goes down. A trade comes in. Pride on the left, Redcity on the hero. So Primal getting the best out of that early exchange. Going to pick the bomb up here. Redcity has it. There is a player in yellow. I believe that is.
Oh, he's going up top. That's Pride.
That's Pride. He's in a good position here to make a good play for his team.
And I think they know he's there. They're
exactly.
starting to come back.
They know he plays. They know he plays B, and he hasn't been fragged yet. So they're going to spot him back yellow. XLZ now is going to get a little bit of a tag on him. So I think the advantage here is going to go for XLZ, and Pride will get taken out. XLZ pushed out of back yellow. He's going to pick up his shekel. And now just up to Lex, rotating over from A. I think he's going to save here.
Yeah, I honestly do.
Weaponry.
I think he's gonna try to take some quick peeks, see if he can hit anyone over peeking, getting overly aggressive. The economy's not great on Primal, even with the bomb down. They really don't want to lose these guns. Lex sitting on the sniper SMG combo, that's not something you want to give up.
And he's got 5 in the bank, so he doesn't have to buy a weapon at all. He can donate those out. So this is going to be a tied game late into this first map.
Yeah, honestly, Primal's they're an allies team. They're a slow start. They slow start on almost every map.
Yep.
We see them go down, we start to get a little worried, and then they come back, they feel into the game. And I think that's really down to Vic being the IGL. It's something that he recently picked up with Disrupt leaving, and I think as an IGL, it's difficult to read a game very, very early on with how random Battalion can be. Yeah, you got to feel it out, and he makes great adjustments. So he's really helping his team.
Absolutely, and now Pride's going to have that STG again, very dangerous with that, and then Lex is once again going to have this Scope. He loves to play over here at A with it. So let's see if he can get some picks, because they haven't been going A at all. And Redcity now is going to get another set nade on the Tanaka. West getting tagged up pretty heavily, though. He's going to make his way over by Garden. He's tagged up, so if he gets spammed through smoke here, he will be getting taken out, as he will by Hero. And now BCJ is going to take out XLZ, so finally the hold in B looking a little bit more promising. The timing here, BCJ literally standing right next to Vic, and Vic comes all the way around that corner, but Lex avenges his teammate and takes out Vic. So before Vic could do too much damage, he at least gets BCJ.
Yeah, that was a really intelligent move by Vic. He understood that the angle that the crack could see. He played outside of that angle and walked up and was able to get the frag. Unfortunately, someone was watching his back and was helping him, but that was a really intelligent play there.
Yeah, no, Primal's got 2 players up, and they're not really going to have too much spotlight here. I mean, they have the bomb down over by Broken Wall, and they're not going to have a good position to get a play here and win a round, unless they could kind of take out some Magic players getting out of hand. But Pride, I don't see that happening from him. He's going to hold tight. He knows the player is front B. He's just going to hold. FoxRox going back to L turn, trying to get at least one of these guys with 25 seconds left. And they're just not really going to elect to pick the bomb up and do much with it. Making a lot of noise, just trying to, I think, get a kill. Moving around, though. Redcity going to take out Lex. 15 seconds left. Hold a second. He's going to get this bomb down. Yep.
Yeah.
He will get this bomb down. So right when it looked like they were about to save and coming out of nowhere, Primal pulling this one. This is going to be a really big win for them. Tide turning, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. With FoxRox keeping both of those players in B, he gave his player enough time to sneak up and get the kill in A. It was kind of an awkward fight up there with Lex, and he got the kill. And
I love to see the nose save, honestly. Yeah, I really do. Pride here going to try and spam. The player is over there, but he won't get taken out, though. FoxRox moving up, or excuse me, holding that 1-2 and taking out here. So now it's all up to Pride. He's going to tag up one. And now he's in a tough spot with 19 seconds left. He's just going to have to run in here and get a +10. That's it. And he's not going to be able to. Nope. Just too good of a hold. So an excellent late 2 versus 2 clutch there by Redcity and FoxRox. kind of a momentum killer, a morale killer there for Team Magic, thinking they had it.
That's a little tilting, losing a 3-on-2 there. And another interesting play from Primal there with they smoked out top A after they planted the bomb.
They did,
to keep them from doing a quick jump up and getting any information. It gave them some time to get settled, calm down. The chaos after immediately planting the bomb wasn't there. And it gave them some time to get some information, and it really helped them.
Yeah, really, really good. Just kind of blown everyone's mind and surprising them. Looked like they were going to just kind of save or kind of kill a couple of guys. They picked the bomb up and got it down with like less than a second left and they won the round. So Lex now going to be playing with a lot of passion. Taking out Vic. Hero with a double kill on the XLZ and West. Excellent stuff there from Hero. Finally, someone picking it up here and giving them a little spark that they needed. This could be a really big round for them after losing that hurtful 2 versus 2 as BCJ now on to Red City. So just as we thought Primal was going to get a little momentum, it's back
and forth.
It's going to be a tie map here.
Yeah, nobody can really build up too big of an economy. And yeah, Hero, I think, on the statue on the headshot spot and just absolutely erasing
just
2 players
deleting a couple
in.
guys. Yeah. So top yellow here for FoxRox.
SMG sniper combo again. I think
save.
he's going to really try to hold on to this.
And he's going to get taken out. Yeah, so a really good little push there by Pride. And I can hear in this land center a lot of emotion here out of Pride. That guy really cares about this in a positive way, not to sound like a jerk. What I meant to say is he's really playing with emotion and he's really into this game right now. And he's doing really well. He's absolutely fragging. Let's take a look at the scoreboard real quick as we're getting pretty close here to match point for somebody. Everyone even. I mean, Tanaka 12 and 15. He hasn't had the scope as much as he would like, and we talked about that earlier. If he doesn't have it, he's not necessarily the most well-rounded player, I would say. Just a little bit of a critique on him. He's an absolute fragger, maniac.
Absolutely.
Great game sense, great aim. Without that scope here, he hasn't really been able to change the tide.
Well, that and they've been avoiding it. I mean,
they really have.
Most of the pushes have been being related, so a lot of it's dropping late. Pride spamming Victor's smoke and Hero again on the statue.
But West, though, and Red City evening it out. So a 3-on-3 here. 13-13, 3-on-3. Primal, Pride going to get spotted out by West and him just making a greater play. And they're going to take this bomb site now. One player in front B trying to stop a plant, and he will. And BCJ will move around and take out West and then Lex on the Red City. So as soon as you think it's going to go for Primal, Magic here going to spot out another player, but FoxRox making an excellent play there with the SMG to take out BCJ. He's going to get a full regen, and now it's a 1-on-1. Let's see. This is new school versus old school.
Cool.
We got a new battalion player versus old legend.
Went too far. I thought that was going to land on his head. Yeah, this would be
exciting.
Very interesting to watch. And FoxRox actually has a smoke, which is awesome.
Out of a counter smoke, gets tagged up.
Yeah, it throws a little too far.
And also Lex getting the better of him, so the experience and veteran play there of Lex. It was kind of old COD 2 CSGO legend kind of coming in on this new young guy in the scene and a one-on-one. That was kind of cool to see. And Lex gets the better of him, just making a good play. He knew he had him tagged up, and all he had to do was strafe around that corner. So 14-13, this is a very close map here.
Yeah, right back and forth.
Let's take a look at the economy. So Tanaka finally with a scope. Hopefully he doesn't lose it, and he can kind of close it out here. If he gets 1 or 2 picks, that could be it for Primal.
Yeah, absolutely. And he can completely control the mid portion of the map with the scope.
Yeah, and Lex looked like he was going to push up for some A aggression. Just kind of threw a little counter smoke here. BCJ's spamming for info, I'm assuming, because he's not going to get a kill with the MP40 over there from there. Tosses down a late set nade. Not going to tag anybody, and this is a full-on B here coming in with 1 lurk. 4-player B take. BCJ going to get the info with Bs and get tagged up. Smart play to stay alive and fight another day as Red City will take out Hero. And Red City again on the BCJ, but Pride will take out West, and he's going to play passively up here and wait for those rotates to come in. Red City, though, making his play, picks up an MP40. Pride double tag somebody and gets a little cheeky headshot. So Pride's going to have to get a regen here, and veteran play to play passive and get a regen. Oh, and he almost picks off the headshot. But XLZ is going to take out Pride. Lex with a trade, though.
Yeah, Lex very smart. Lex used that to sort of clear some time to flank. Oh.
XLZ, or Lex not seeing XLZ for a quick second there, and then Tanaka onto Vic. So Team Magic kind of turning the momentum here late, and Tanaka going to maintain that scope, and now their economy is in pretty good shape. So is Primal's. but all Magic need is enough utility here to get one more round, match point.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Tanaka's actually, it looks like he's playing the coast with that scope. And I think he's been playing coast this whole match, and hasn't been a lot of coach presence from Primal, and you know those games where you're stuck rotating every round, and there's always a guy in a corner, and
unless you're retaking every round, you're not going to get a lot of frags.
Yep. So.
But Lex going to be over here at A now, so with a lot more coastal presence. So Primal changing it up, and Tanaka though going to creep over here and see them crossing, and he takes out another one with a little jump shot there. Oh, and it looked like that was right on him for another one. Tanaka gets a tag. XLZ though with an M1. Tanaka, he wants that kill. He whips up that pistol right away. Classic scope. They want those kills. Vic though going to take out BCJ, getting traded out by Pride though. So FoxRox down to 10 HP. The last hope here for Primal. He has the bomb. He can take the. He is in the A site, but it's a winnable situation. It's a 1-on-3. We saw a 1-on-5 clutch, didn't we? Tanaka got a 1-on-5.
Tanaka did get a 1-on-5 yesterday.
This is very winnable by Fox. If he does this, spoke too soon. Hero will take him out. So that's it. Team Magic will take that first round on Coast, first map on Coastal, and you can see the scoreboard there with Pride.
Really going all out.
Going all out there.
And it's good to see Redcity on the top of his team scoreboard. He played very well, and honestly, everybody on Primal was even. Both sides were very even.
Back and forth game.
Yeah. Magic, we saw a lot more coordination out of them than we had seen in previous rounds, and it was good to see. I think Coastal is a map that they probably feel pretty comfortable on.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty good at the map. Going to Invasion is going to be a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
This is Primal's stomping ground.
Let's see, because Invasion being that one of those like kind of different maps, Primal elects to pick that map and catch teams off guard. But apparently Team Magic's been preparing for it, so. I think we're going to take a quick break.
Yeah.
I think we are going to take a quick break here. A lot of gameplay going on, so these players need a break. It's very hot in here. They're going to need to use the bathroom. So coming up next is map 2 of the best of 3 in the upper bracket between Primal and Team Magic. Team Magic took Coastal first, so we're moving into Invasion on map 2. And stand by. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back here for map 2 in the upper round bracket between Primal and Team Magic on Invasion. I got a new caster with me, a new partner, Tom Polick, NA's best. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. It's been exciting coming today, seeing all the NA boys, seeing some good matches.
Yeah.
I know we got a tight one coming up. We got Primal and Magic.
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to take this one?
Honestly, I think Primal, it's their map, so I think we're going to see a third map. I think Primal's going to win this. So Birdman had to leave, but me and Tom have done this before, so we're going to give you all the best battalion action. So here we go. We're going to start this first round and get it going. So let's see what's going on here. We have Team Magic and Primal. I haven't really seen anyone else besides Primal play on this map. I mean, obviously Primal has beaten a couple of teams on it, but I haven't seen any top teams play Primal. And Team Magic said that they adjusted. They knew that they were going to have to play this team on Invasion. So let's see what they do, Tom. What do you think is going to happen?
I think it's going to come down to the nades and executes. I know A is a hard team to take, and I know on the side of that, there's a lot of good nades, especially coming out of Hero. I know Lex isn't too familiar with this map. He was saying he hasn't played it all that much in the new patch, so I think it's going to be up in the air. I think Primal will take it to a game 3.
Yeah, I definitely think we're going to see a third map here, as it looks like they're moving in on that B bomb site. Kind of a set smoke's going down. Redcity didn't really see too many guys cross here. FoxRox though over here in a kind of a cheeky corner. 3 players, B long. FoxRox just kind of holding here.
Fox does need to play this smart. He's going to try to take it late to get an extra.
A lot of trades coming in there. Redcity, though, getting the best of it, taking out 2 players. So really the only trade was Tanaka, and he gets another kill on the XLZ. So 1-on-3 here. So what's the play? I mean, bomb is down. He's going to get taken out, so there will be no play. So good default round, right?
Yeah, I think that's an important round for Primal to go up in. It looks like they're going to be rich heading into this second round. I don't know if Magic's going to try to go up coast or just eco all onto one site, get the bomb down so they can full buy, but it looks like Tanaka's buying default in a smoke, so it looks like this could try to be a take onto a site.
Yeah, absolutely. And Primal, you know, taking that first round, much needed little eco. You love to get that first default round. So let's see what happens. Most of the time that I've seen Primal play on this map, they kind of play a weird retake over at A with like a mid-heavy presence so they can rotate to B pretty easily. So they are going to go long A here. Set nade coming in, taking up Hero.
The defaults are important. If you go back maybe a month or two, is people setting up, kind of holding back. Maybe they'd send one to lurk into coast and this and that. But with coast being so much more open, you can get up on the ladder, you can lurk up and have 2 people peek at the same time. The defaults change completely. No people are lurking outside B every round anymore. It's
absolutely
open the map up a lot.
Yeah, now Vic here playing in these orange halls like I've seen him do a million times. XLZ getting at least one over by Long, but he gets traded out by BCJ, so it's not over yet here for Team Magic as they are going to move that bomb with BCJ over. And then West takes out Lex and almost takes out another, but Tanaka will get that trade there. So, well, I was about to talk about BCJ, but he got headshotted by Vic. So, once again, Tanaka, the last one left. What do you think? The first 2 rounds, you know, we can't really see what's going to happen moving forward, but generally speaking, what do you think the play is on Invasion? Is it A or is it B? I can't figure it out.
I think it's B if you have the nades and smokes. If you learned how to get it, because on the, as I was saying on the previous maps, if you could nade off that B house or nade off the wood wall or anything before they could get there, you can get control of the site. A is kind of easy to take, but it's hard to hold. I know it's easy to retake, jumping through orange, coming through the spawn. I think it really comes down to the smokes and the nades on the side of Magic to see what they can do. Tanaka obviously here in a 1 versus 3. Hopefully he can kind of get the economy going, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Red City's going to take him out.
Yeah, so Red City will take out Tanaka there. And 2-round lead now for Primal. So I'm not really worried about it, although Primal can run away pretty easily on this map as it's their claim to fame, supposedly. I did speak to a couple of Team Magic guys who said that they worked on a couple of things and they were ready for it. So haven't seen anything yet. A couple of eco rounds for them, but they haven't really been able to buy here.
I was going to say that earlier. It's kind of interesting to see the meta. If you lose first round, should you even buy anything second round? As I was saying, Tanaka bought the M1 in the smoke and Lex bought a smoke, and now they're on a full save, but they still are buying smokes because, I mean, you need to do it to take sight, but going into this next round, if they don't win, they still are going to be almost like a 4 buy. It's not going to be the guns they want, and that's they can't let Primal run away with this. They're going to need every round they can get.
Absolutely, and also being on allies, the utility being even that much more important that you're going to need to take bomb sites. So if you fall behind early, eco-wise, it's not going to be good. But they are going to move in here on the A site, and you can see that retake that we talked about. XLZ playing on this white box. Ooh, literally right.
Oh no, Hero does go through the smoke there.
Wow.
This is what I was saying. They have the site, they have 5 up still, but I think Primal can still retake this site if they do it smart.
Yeah, and now Lex though going to take out West, trade there. So yeah, Red City coming around and taking out Tanaka. So it's not impossible to take this site, but BCJ doing what he can to take out Red City, and then Vic on a BCJ. FoxRox and his teammate Vic getting a little double team there on Lex, and then Pride taking out Primal. So, but it got all the way down to 1 player. So
yeah,
you're
that's
right.
what I was saying with the retake. That could have swung either way. It looked like Pride had the good spot over on the right side of site there, and that's a one-on-one situation that you have to win, and now this is up in the air. As I was saying, Primal could have run away with it if they kept getting money. Looks like Magic can buy pretty much a full buy, whatever they want. Primal should have enough bank saved up. We have a couple M40s and Gewehr's coming in, so not the best buy. You'd like to see a car or an STG holding down some of those sites. So this is a really important round for Magic if they want to string together some rounds on the attack here to make sure they go into defense with an advantage.
You don't really want to waste all that utility that you use. It really stinks when you get a full buy and don't win the round and lose a lot of that good stuff. So kind of a split here. It's looking like the bomb is going to go with BCJ all the way down here by this new beach area. And
something that, sorry to cut you off,
You're
something
good.
you noticed that Magic is doing, and I think Primal has done, this has been important on this map since day 1. Vic has been sitting in orange with a shotgun, or someone's been taking orange control, and that's hard to push into. You always have to trade that. You're always going to be down a man if you push into that with 2 and you get traded. So I think what Magic has been doing, and what if you can't get that big control, if you're really dying in orange, just skip it, smoke off orange, and go through mid to B. Or I like how they're just not going through that, trying to take those favorable gunfights against the shotgun.
Yeah, and orange control being so key to pretty much, most parts of this map, except for a full-on B. But if you're going to need it for A, definitely. As West did get a little headshot there onto the BCJ. Hero, though, doing what he can mid, making Red City pay attention over here. Not a full rotate out of him. The bomb's still over there at A, so it's a little 4-on-3 situation. They're going to see a couple of players rotate over back towards B, so let's see what this late B push turns into as Red City will throw a nade down.
Now, although he didn't get those 2 kills, he obviously would want to. Now he's got the information. He says, hey, I saw 2 pass through mid. They're probably planting. He has utility to take it back. Bomb planter's down, and boom, 4v2.
Yeah, exactly. Info being, just as useful sometimes as getting a frag. And Lex now all alone. Bomb is down, though, so he will take out West. Oh, and he almost took him out. So XLZ, though, shutting him down before he could do anything too crazy. And 3-1 now.
They did get the bomb down, so hopefully they can force or try something. I'd like to see them do a fast take on a site. I'd like to see some smokes go down on B and they run through them and get the bomb down, or try to get everyone together. As you were seeing there, that was on the site. There was people coming a little late. It was hard to get everyone in one spot and trade off of each other.
Yeah,
It looked like a lot of individual
discombobulated.
fights.
Yeah, a lot of individual fights. So they did get the bomb down and had an opportunity, but it wasn't the best bomb site take as they did get retook by Primal. So now their economy's not bad, but they're going to have to, oh wow, they're going to buy a lot here. They didn't really elect to save too much. So like you said, they need those smokes for a push. So let's see if they get something out of it. Tanaka with a shotgun, I'm assuming going to go orange halls. I think that's the only place he can go with that shotgun.
Yeah, you used to be able to hold wood wall on B, or maybe if you push into the bunker, you can get a frag or two. But it's a risky buy because it's just not consistent.
Not as good as it used to be. No, not at all. And now they're trying to do another little slow split here, showing presence over at B. Redcity going to get tagged up, but will take out Lex. So that lurk over at B not really proving to be effective, as Redcity's going to get that regen.
As I was saying earlier, it's going to come down to utility, smokes, and nades. I don't think I've seen a nade kill come out from the side of Magic at all. You've seen 3 nades on the defense, but they need to get these set nades down. Their sites that these guys are playing are pretty simple. Kevin was on top of the haystack there. There's spots on A that you can pre-fire, pre-nade. I think they really need to take advantage of that if they want to get onto site and stay alive. Yeah,
now here we go. Well, another B lurk kind of coming in with the rest of his team over at A, not kind of concentrating their firepower anywhere. And now XLZ is going to just pick them off as they're moving in over there at A. And Redcity's going to stay at B because why not? And he sees one, he takes him out, and is that a team ace? Not quite. BCJ will get XLZ. He's got the bomb. So I'm not really too sure what this strategy is. It's like a pick strat, but
they're trying to default and say, hey, if we can work off a pick, if we get one A side, maybe we'll go that way, or fake back and go B. But if you're not getting those initial openings, it's going to be a 4 versus 5 going into the round. And you saw this. Everyone took their fights, got individually picked off by the spots and the better guns on the side of Magic, or on the side of Primal, I'm sorry, and now it's BCJ alone.
Yeah, and he's going to use a little bit of utility kind of poorly there. And
I think it's important to do that, though, because I know you can pick up the nades and smokes now, so you'd rather at least throw that off the map or switch to your pistol if you have a sniper. There's a lot of these little things that have come into play in the last month that if you're the last one left, you know you're saving, you got to pull out the gun that's not as good, or if you're going to get killed. So it's really cool to see how some of these teams have adapted to that.
Yeah, if you can't guarantee yourself and your team that you're going to get that save, you switch to the pistol and lob that nade out of the way, I guess. But I guess maybe that was what BCJ was doing there. If it was definitely smart. 1-4 here. Not necessarily running away with it too much. They're on allies, Team Magic, so it is the harder site. But I think we're going to see a heavy B push, which is what you would have hoped for.
Yeah, this is what I was hoping for. If you look on the mini-map there's only 2 people on B. I think it's been Redcity and FoxRox mainly together on the B site for most maps. But they haven't really showed anyone else on the map. So if you look at the mini-map, they're going to call, hey, they're coming B. They're going to be over there quick. Redcity opens up with a great kill on the BCJ. You see 4 coming through the smoke into B bunker. FoxRox holding that down with the MP40. They're just walking out of B bunker. They don't really have a plan. No one's going straight into mid barn.
Well, one smoke over by these boxes, but not enough over there in front of the site for FoxRox to get smoked off, as West will take out Tanaka. So the rotate's coming in, and they were unable to trade on anyone in B. So now it's a 5-on-2. They haven't lost anybody here on this fast B push, as Lex is going to at least attempt to get one of them, but he's getting shot up, and he gets taken out by FoxRox. And then FoxRox with another one on a Pride. So getting shut down on the fast play.
That FoxRox and Redcity duo has been really good off those one-off pushes. As I was saying, I'd like to see him commit to B, and that would have been important if they won that, but with the consistent aim and the good guns, they're always holding that down, which is so important. We're back to almost a full eco coming out from Magic, maybe. Actually, no, a full buy. Tanaka's going to buy a scope, so they really need to win this round. Otherwise, they're going to be on a default for another good round or two.
They're going to be real broke and a 5-round deficit. Honestly, B is a great bomb site to go to if you can get, like you said, those nades and executes. I think A can be sometimes a little easier if you can just get those guys up in that new pew box, up that ladder. All you got to do, they not really have to be too set. Get a couple of smokes over there and get that bomb site and try to hold. As Redcity's going to spam over here at B. Got a Tommy now.
I'd really like to see what Tanaka can do with this scope, if he could open up some space in mid and kind of split into A, or at least get a pick on the A, because Tanaka with that scope all tournament has been hitting the shots that he's need to. He's been consistent on getting those entries and getting those kills, so I'd like to see him hopefully get on the site.
Yeah, and a little fight there with Vic and Pride, as Vic was holding a kind of a cheeky angle. Once again, holding those orange halls. They do not have orange hall control as they're trying to take A. Maybe they can hold it anyway, as Vic, though, is going to have an avenue for a retake, as Redcity might even be able to take off. There you go, Tanaka with that scope shot on a Vic in orange. And another
Tanaka
one
with another kill. He's holding down that mid angle, and he's probably going to pick up Redcity here if Red crosses. Throws a smoke out, which is good. But there you go. That's a great A take. You can hear him screaming over there in their boosts. And Tanaka, what I was saying, everyone likes to clown on him that he sits spawn or sits in these angles.
He holds those rotates.
He doesn't let them rotate.
Yeah, and it's not his fault that the map in mid is like spawn to spawn, you know what I mean? So, you know, he holds that mid down, and he stopped those rotates from coming in. They didn't really push too far into orange, but nonetheless, Tanaka did pick up the scope shot onto Vic and gave them that control. So there you go. They held mid, got a couple of picks, and moved in on the A-bomb site. So, you know, just as we thought we were going to pull away, it's, you know, only 3 rounds, definitely doable here.
Yeah, you saw Redcity pull out the smoke to throw that once he saw his 2 teammates die. I think the first person to go there should either go safely and go through spawn or throw the smoke first, because there's no reason that he should be able to pick 2 people and then just try and safe.
Maybe now they're going to have to adjust knowing that Tanaka is going to be there with that scope. And you're going to see this mid smoked off now. Let's see if it gets smoked late in the round if they have to get a rotate. As Prod's going to get tagged up. Vic, though, on a hero in this orange donut, kind of playing really aggressive here long, blowing up their A push. Smoking off, almost seeing somebody there. And most of the other fighting, though, going on besides this little one-on-one over at B.
BCJ with a huge kill on the Vic there. That puts it back into a 4-on-4. If Vic got that kill, he could have rotated through spawn to kind of cut off some angles. So BCJ just opening up the map completely.
Yeah, BCJ would have had the bomb down.
Right.
Would have dropped the bomb as well. And Tanaka, once again, picking through mid, so that mid smoke disappears, and now he's going to pick off any of those rotators that are kind of moving around in that mid area.
With that kill that BCJ gets, orange is completely open now. As you see their teams running through that. If Lex can get this entry kill, BCJ with a +0 gets a team kill on the Lex and kills XLZ. I know he's smiling about that.
Yeah, unintentional trade there, so to speak. Let's see. They're going to get this bomb down now with Redcity trying to get a retake with his teammate, but he gets a headshot from BCJ, so BCJ playing really well. And FoxRox, yeah, going to get taken out by Pride, so 2 rounds.
And that's when you were asking earlier, what are they kind of doing there when there was 2 people B, 2 people mid, 1 people coast. Once they get that opening kill, they really work well with kind of saying, hey, let's go to this part of the map. They're kind of defenseless here, and you saw BCJ just completely frag out and win that round for his team.
Yeah, and you know, Tanaka, now that he's got that scope, I guess all they needed was a little bit of money and utility, like you said. Those eco rounds kind of hurting, and then they got late buys because they were kind of broke for a little longer than most teams are early. But now that they got the money flowing, they've picked up a couple of rounds here. We'll see Tanaka throw a nade down. I think that was a nade. It was a nade, and now he's going to pick mid. See if he gets anyone.
That's a hard round to lose for Primal there. If you look at their buy, they have a default. They have a couple MP40s, Gevers. It's a rough buy for Primal. So if they can hold this and kind of pull ahead, maybe they can get this card, maybe buy a scope of their own or keep some guns. But this is an important round for Primal. It'll be 4-5 if they lose this, and that's not what you want to be in this position.
Yeah, especially being up 5-1 at one point here. And they're going to push into BCJ, though. Once again, orange control taking out Vic, so a really big frag there. Anytime you take out Vic and take out the player in orange halls, that's huge. And these guys over from B, Redcity and Fox, are going to have to move back over to that A side of the map. So these rounds looking pretty similar now that they've got their attack figured out.
I would like to see them double back. A great shot coming out from Redcity, and he's peeking on the coast, does not get that. BCJ with another headshot. He has 3 kills this round, just opening up this A site for his team to take every time. He's going to smoke spawn there. He does not see him on the steps. West with a very important kill. Knows there's another. Gets him as well. A very important hold here for Primal.
Yeah, that was huge for West there, getting 2 players, because BCJ was on a roll, and it was looking like they were going to be able to take that site, and West just completely shut him down with a default. So there's a lot of shekels out there. The bomb is down, and he knows that. He definitely saw it, but Tanaka has a scope. 20 seconds left, so time is ticking here for these 2 Magic players to move in.
I'd like to see them just hold their angles. He doesn't need to be peeking that at all. There's 20 seconds left. You can just prone on those stairs and try to stop the plant. Now it's in a 1v2 with FoxRox with an MP40. Hopefully he can see him when he gets onto site. 10 seconds left. Coming down to the wire, and Lex gets that frag. They really did not need to peek there, and that's what I was saying. That's an important round, and I don't know if it's being down 0-1 in this series already, if that's some tilt or some impatience coming in after getting there. 2 kills, going for a clip. Definitely not a good look for Primal there. They don't want to be in this position and now, almost on a full save.
West saved the day there, and then kind of gave it away at the end. So let's look at the scoreboard here for Team Magic. BCJ, you know, fragging out 9 and 7. Vic over on the other side, and Hero and XLZ Ghost have actually consistently been kind of the bottom fraggers here for their teams. But late in the rounds, they pick them up and they get real quality kills. So a one round lead now for Primal, and that's it after Team Magic adjusted.
This game is so speed-based in all senses of the word. It's explosive when people are jumping out of sight, and there's a lot of momentum put into it. I know once Hero or XLZ start going off, they'll string together 10 kills in 3 rounds, or they'll start getting a couple of aces once they're on. But it can definitely be hard to come out of a slump, especially for Primal here. They're losing 3 rounds in a row here on defense, so they got to pull it back and make sure they're getting the kills. Lex opening up B site with a kill on the Redcity. This could be a good take if they can take out FoxRox.
FoxRox holding and he gets 2 there. So it looked like they were going to be able to get just clean up Fox and trade on him because they did get that opening kill on the Red City. But FoxRox making a great kill, or a great little frag there. But BCJ once again tormenting Vic in Orange Hall. So let's see where they go now that they kind of opened this up. I think they're going to have to...
I think that was just a call to double back. As I was saying earlier, if you kill Vic in Orange and he sees you sprint up coast into death cam, we saw Red City rotated early last round. We see him rotate early, and there you go. Tanaka's going to pick up the rotate. FoxRox thought it was going to be an A take after that opening up in Orange, and Tanaka takes him down. So very big play. Whoever got that kill and called out to go B instead of A, big brain on that one. Yeah,
so now Tanaka's got a scope and a Tommy. Going to throw down a smoke here, just ensure they get this round. They're going to get that plant and make up any eco that they used. And 3-on-1 here for XLZ Ghost. He's got a car, so I think he saves. I'm not sure if he's able to retake this.
I would try to get a pick and save if I were him in this situation.
Kill somebody?
If he just sits there, they're all going to hunt him at the same time. He does have a car, so he definitely wants the gun. And maybe they can put him on B site or somewhere where he can hold the angle. I don't know if they need to get Vic out of Orange or if he needs to play at the top of the steps, but BCJ getting that kill, 30 seconds into the round has given Magic all the control they want. They can go B, they can set up through mid, so Vic's got to change up how he's playing that or get some help for a peek onto the coast.
Yeah, absolutely. And we talk as it dulls down here the action. We were talking about a lot of little things that are new to the game as far as eco and buying things and utility. One of the things me and Birdman were talking about is when do you save and when do you go for it? It's not necessarily as clear as it I think it is in like a game like CSGO because we're so used to being from COD like 1-on-2, okay, I'm going for it. So like, what do you think is the best opportunity? Is it, when you have a really good weapon, do you just automatically save it, or is it what do you have in the reserves? Is it about your money in the bank?
I think I've talked to a couple players about this, Blade especially. In that situation, as I was talking about momentum, if he gets that one kill and sees the other two and knows where he's at and he got that first kill, I think if you think you can get the other two, you're fine. But I think if you sit back, you don't get a kill, you miss your shot, and then it's a 1v3, if you don't have the confidence of, oh, I'm going to kill all these guys, and you're not going to retake, your team might get mad if you go for a play like that, but those are the plays that really spring you forward. They'll get you the round, they'll get you happy, your team will be happy, you'll be clapping, smashing the desk. So sometimes you need to go for it. I think in that situation, he was probably right to save. Yeah,
sometimes what we do is we'll talk, in voice comms. I think we're paused for, it might be a pause for a timeout to talk about the game, or it could be a player issues. We can't really tell sometimes from over here. It looks like it's something the teams want to talk about, which is fine. That's their prerogative. So we're going to take a little pause, but we're going to still be commentating here and talking about the game. So if you're just tuning in, we were talking about the economy and when to save and when not to. And a lot of times when you have two people up on like a 2-on-4, 2-on-5, and you want to save, what we do in our Discord is like, if we get a pick in the next 10 seconds, okay, we'll go for it. If not, we're going to go save. So, yeah, good point there.
Yeah, I kind of relate it if any of you guys have played NBA Street and you string a bunch of moves together and you're getting your game breaker up and you can get that +4 with that, build your special meter up, go for some frags. I think that's really important just to get that momentum and move forward, and I think that's really going to be what comes into the end game. Whoever's going to win this match is going to be the one that has those players on the team that'll make those plays, and that's, I think, on the side of Magic has been BCJ and Hero. Those guys have been fragging consistently. Hero had 2 back-to-back 4-mans, I believe, in his set against Whole W. It's been a great day for plays.
Yeah, everybody's fragging all around, really. There's no one who's really tanked so far in LAN, to be quite honest with you. And I think we're unpaused here, so I'm not sure who called the pause, but whoever did it, both teams got a chance to talk it out as we are tied here. And Team Magic kind of getting a really big momentum swing here. So let's see if Primal can hold their defense that they claim to fame that they have. I think what you said is their key is in Orange. Vic's going to have to figure something out here. I think he needs to peek it from the top of the stairs with a STG. But right now he's got an MP40, so let's see how he adapts as BCJ throws his SETI down.
I think they may be rotating too soon. I think they might be on edge, and I think it was probably them that have called that pause. They don't want to be going into this second half at a disadvantage. I know this map's pretty even, but I think Magic with winning on offense is definitely going to be hard for them to go into. They're going to have the confidence. They're going to be psyched that they just won that half. So a big couple of rounds coming in here for Primal. They really need to hold down the sights, and hopefully if that was their pause, they can talk about some spot switch-ups. Maybe they're putting XLZ on a more playmaker position now that he has the car, get some important entry kills. So we'll see what turns out. It looks like a default coming out from Magic on this round.
Really interesting play here by Pride. I've never seen this before, kind of peeking that door. Making a lot of noise, but, trying to get a cheeky peek there on something he figured out. And 5-on-5, no opening frags, no set nades, no picks from Tanaka. 45 seconds left in the round, so it's be interesting to see how it goes down. As Red City's going to see one. He's consistently seeing a lurker over there, so Let's see what the play is.
That's that presence that's needed to be there. If there's no one lurking there, 40 seconds left in the round, he might get suspicious and head over to A. That's where the mind game comes apart. BCJ entering with another frag, just going straight into orange. And I think Vic had the car in orange. I think that's the exact opposite of where you'd want to play with a one-shot gun like that. Maybe you should be playing back spawn watching A, but now it's a 3v4, and they're probably going to try to take A site here.
Yeah,
Hero pushing up very far into the spawn, over-rotates. FoxRox gets the kill. Moves into a 4v2. This looks good for Primal.
This does look good for Primal, as it kind of got blown up late, and they're going to take out the rest of Team Magic there late in that round. So maybe that pause helping them out. It looked like they played kind of 2 people over there in orange. I think XLZ kind of had the car though and got lost in the sauce, and he dropped it, as you said. But Vic cleaned up BCJ. So
I think something big to look at on this score screen right now is Tanaka with the Thompson. If Tanaka had that scope, once he bought it, they strung together 4 or 5 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
Now he's back on a Thompson. It's 4 Thompsons and a carbine. I think with this heavy SMG play, they're maybe going to go. No, it looks like they're just splitting normal now. I think if you're going to go for a big default or a big SMG, you really need to go together. There's such an easy gun to trade with, especially on LAN. I know the Thompson, the MP40's been shredding people. I think all of these players have good enough aim where they can trade an entry onto a site.
Yeah, absolutely. And now Vic has that scope, so let's see what he does with it. He picked it up off of, I believe, Tanaka. Now West, though, holding down mid. He plays this spot very well, taking out Tanaka, who if he doesn't have that scope, kind of seems out of his comfort zone. So he kind of just runs up mid there and gets taken out. 5-on-4 now. Let's see, where's the bomb at? Bomb over at A. Once again with with Hero and BCJ over at A. Yeah, here's that presence on that lurk. So kind of every round seeming kind of similar.
Yeah, Smoke
Redcity
bouncing off the wall for Redcity there. Got to feel bad about that. You hate to see it happen. Throws a nade outside B, does not hit him. I think he still knows there's a player there. He might need Fox to peek from barn to see if he's there. Once they get that kill, they can kind of rotate off. There's 45 seconds coming into it. Pride with a great opening kill on the West. As you were saying, West plays that position well. If he plays it too often, people are going to pre-fire it, and that's how Pride gets that kill. XLZ holding down site, gets an important kill on the Hero. That's bombed down on coast. XLZ with another kill. He's going to strafe out. There's only 30 seconds left in a 1v4. Or a 2v3, sorry.
Yeah, and he saw that bomb over there after he got that double kill, so they know the bomb's long and there's only 25 seconds, so this map being so big, I mean, they pretty much have to go A if they want to have any chance. They need to just move in and kill some people. But they're moving up together, kind of up mid, and I think it's going to be too little too late, though.
I love this from Redcity. He's not even peeking these angles. He's just going to the corner and kind of looking. He's just kind of trying to waste time. He knows there's 10 seconds left. They're probably going to try to get this kill so Pride doesn't keep his gun. And great job from Fox and Redcity rotating over to A. XLZ with a great hold on the coast. Those 2 kills are kind of what turns around from being a 5v4 into a 4v3, so great round from Primal.
Absolutely, and those B guys not really getting pushed too much, and when they did, they cleaned it up. They're doing a good job of holding those lurkers and then rotating when they have to, and rotating well. So those B guys holding it down over there, although not getting pushed too often. And now the economy a little broke for Magic, right? Because the momentum swing after that pause.
That's what I was saying last round, and this is what you have to have your conversation about. We had Tanaka with 5 coins. He bought a Thompson. Now he's down to 1 coin. He's got a default this round. I think you save that round, maybe sit and spawn, get a strat together, or just push B mindlessly, get some kills, just no morale breaking, get your scope the next round and get into it. You don't want to be on these eco rounds because it's not fun to play. It's not going to make you feel good when you die, and it's just more time you're wasting getting cold out on your real guns.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you're allowing the other team to kind of pull ahead, as we're going to see a little bit more B presence than we have before. Redcity getting tagged up. Set nade coming down. That would have been that's actually a really good nade that almost reached to Redcity. So West, though, holding its position over at mid.
It's going to be a huge round for Redcity and FoxRox. They're going to entry onto B now. They're coming out of B bunker. Fox gets that first kill. He's sitting there in manner. They don't know that he's behind this shed, so Redcity in a great position for when these guys come out. They're holding almost a completely crossfire.
Yeah, and they play very well together, very disciplined. They play their spots, and they get that crossfire. But Pride making his move over to Orange Hall, taking out Vic. FoxRox, though, taking out Lex and West as well onto Pride. So it looked like it could have went the other way, but, you know, Primal picking it up now 5-on-2.
Whoever is in mid did just pick up that coin, so West knows he's in there. West with a very important rotate in the top mid, can see him in top orange. He's going to call that out, so this is the game information right now. BCJ's lit in orange. The other one looks like he's going A coast, so it's going to be a 2v2 wherever they take site.
Yeah, and then goes Redcity on a Hero. So BCJ left all alone over there, alone and unafraid at A. He's got the bomb, so 15 seconds left, and he's just going to get shredded there by that Tommy of XLZ. So big momentum switch here. Explosive plays coming out of Primal, a couple of +10s, and really holding the B site very well right now. So look, the economy for Team Magic, I mean, they're going to need to buy some utility here, right? They need to at least get around before half, at least 9-6, right?
Right. If I'm in Primal's spot, I definitely want to win this out 10-5. If I'm in Magic's spot, I'm already happy with where I'm at. 5 rounds isn't the most, but they should be able to hold defense. I know they all have good aim. Tanaka with that scope on this map is just great. And I think they'd be able to hold down defense for better than that. But I really think Magic should be aiming to get 6 or 7 here, take this into an even half, and then if they win that eco, go from there.
Yeah, I think Team Magic would be a little bit upset with only getting 5 or 6 after they ran on that really good run. But you can't be too unhappy on any time you're on allies being pretty close.
And that shows the important on a tie. They tie it, or they pause it, I'm sorry, and they come back and they start fragging, and now it's 8-5. Looks like Magic is about to run away with it, but that's not the case.
Yeah, and the trades come in now, and it's even Steven. Tanaka, though, back with that scope, so that's when they went on that run. Maybe he can use that to close it out and get a closer half, and he gets another kill in the Redcity on the rotate.
This is something we haven't really seen Magic do that I'm surprised about. West with a great shot on Tanaka there. He knows he's there. He's got that aim down. But they're finally taking A together, getting up into that kind of heaven spot where you can see all of Coast, see all of Spawn with the scope from Tanaka. So that's 2 kills. Moving into a 2v3 with West and FoxRox up against BCJ, Pride, and Hero. Looks like they're not going to peek aggressively. They're all just holding their angles, which I think is a smart play. Primal should go together here, hopefully. They might try to bait each other, get some kills. BCJ needs that kill. FoxRox gets the opening pick.
Yeah, so he's going to have to get a regen, though, if he wants any hope of getting the rest of them, because Hero did take out West, so now FoxRox is all alone with an MP40. He will get Hero, though, but he gets taken down by BCJ. So good A push there that we've been wanting to see out of him.
Yeah, that's the first time they've really gone. You can see all 4 of them lining up Coast and then taking that spot. I really think that that's something that's missing. If you're on a team that's not doing well on the offense, you really need to just go together, take your time, trade each other, take sight, and hold the angles together. In the post plant there was almost no position where someone wouldn't be traded if they died, especially in a 3v2 advantage.
Yeah, and Tanaka once again with the scope, and he picked it up last round, and he's got it again, and that's when they went on that run. He's got a lot of picks. He had the rotators over there from that top A, that new ladder spot. So when he has that scope, they do very well. So once again, though, they're going back to this kind of goofy split over here. XLZ seeing BCJ with the car.
He needs to hit that shot. That's
Absolutely.
BCJ. He's one of the most important players on opening the map for Magic, so he really needs to hit those.
Yeah, now 2 players are moving up as they usually do over by A long, and XLZ gonna at least know one of them's there, so he's gonna hold his position, and he does wind up getting BCJ just as we look away. So big frag there for XLZ.
Tanaka does trade that back onto Vic, so this is a 4v4 going into the round.
Yeah, and Tanaka doing it with the scope, and XLZ though getting that other player with a car, but he gets traded out by Hero. So Hero, I think he's going to run back, grab this bomb, and Tanaka with another pick on the Redcity. So Hero, I think, is going to run back, grab this bomb, and he might have an opportunity to plant A, because, yep, those other players are going to have to rotate over from B.
And that's what makes Tanaka so important to this team. I know they used to, you couldn't drop someone a scope card, but if you can donate, if he needs 1 or 2 coins and you're saying, hey, Tanaka's getting these important kills. I don't mind planting the bomb and dying if Tanaka's going to pick up these 3 kills on the rotate to get us this win. And look at the situation they're in now. Once Tanaka gets this scope, the enemy doesn't know what to do with it. Yeah,
and the way it's looking, if they can hold this site, I'm not going to speak too early, it's going to be a really good 8-7 half for Team Magic, and they will take out FoxRox, so a 3-on-1 situation. Obviously no save here going in a half, so let's see what West can do. Maybe a little 1-on-3 Magic.
I think they have West playing this mid spot, but I think he needs to be utilized more. He's definitely one of the fraggers on this team. Everyone's equally as good, but I think West put in those positions won't break as easily as some others. I think you need to have him on a pivotal spot where he can get those kills every round.
Yeah, maybe trade him out with Vic right now, who's not really doing so well in orange, but Hero will get that headshot on a West, and we're going to go to halftime. We'll take a look at the scores here.
Halftime.
So what do you think? Primal, what do you think about their score line? Is that usually what it looks like, or do they need XLZ to pick it up?
I was saying before this game had started, I wouldn't be surprised if this match, all 3 games had gone to overtime. These guys all know how to play the game. The teams that are left are all on the same level with each other. I think Primal's not happy with that. I think Magic is happy with that. If you take into effect that they already used their pause, they kind of are not going to be happy with this, that they got 7 rounds. I think it's really important these first couple eco rounds for Magic to get some rounds.
Yeah, and something important to look at real quick is Pride being down there at 6-13. He absolutely went nuts on a couple of maps, and the invasion just not really working out for him. But here we go, a really more kind of aggressive A push here as Lex is going to be alone at that A box. And Primal showing a lot more aggression at A, coming together. FoxRox taking out Pride. Tanaka, and then there's a little trade goes down, and FoxRox takes out 3, a 3K for him, and then Vic on a BCJ. So there's that A aggression coming together that Team Magic didn't really have. They did get 7 rounds, but a different approach here for Primal.
Yeah, this eco round is just different from all of the other ones. There's no nades for the retake, there's no smokes. This is just gunfights and trading and gun skill. You want to be spraying that M1, you want to have your grease gun shooting the entire round, and that's what happened. We had FoxRox get a 3-man there, and now he's going to be rich moving into this next round. Great win from him, 4K on the first round.
Yeah, then he gets a 4K, so he's playing with a lot of aggression. I saw him after their difficult loss on the last map, kind of, you know, in the zone over there with his team, trying to talk it out, and he's playing with a lot of aggression right now. So
he's playing with aggression in and out of the game. I know he's one of the loudest players in this arena. You can hear him across the room, and I think that's really good for his team. Once he's fragging up, standing up, screaming at the other teams, that gets you going, and hopefully he can rally Primal and they can get 15 rounds. Absolutely,
and Primal has shown a lot of aggression, a lot of big comebacks online in that tournament, a lot of big comebacks here late in regulation to win some big maps. So, you know, I still think they have a really good shot here, although they had a kind of a poor half. But Pride shown that he's practicing set nades, going to get Fox, who we just talked about. And now they're showing kind of a Team Magic positioning here with 2 people kind of slow pushing A.
Redcity lining up a set nade. If that's going to land on him on A site, that's very good. They can get this kill and rotate back, and I think they know that. Lex taken out by that. I'd like to see Redcity run back down coast and maybe swoop over to B, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, rejoin his teammates maybe, although he did get that kill. But Pride moving up, getting a little aggressive, and Redcity takes him out, and he gets shot from behind, and Tanaka with a shotgun. Oh, he spots another one. Is he going to get it?
Battle
he will
get
it.
It's a great round from Tanaka.
Wow, so Tanaka was kind of creeping around those orange halls and then busted out there into that A site and took out 2 there. So 8-9 here. Good round there for Team Magic. Tanaka showing he's not a one-trick pony by any means.
Oh, definitely not. And this is going to be an awkward round coming up because no one can really buy those tier 2 weapons. I think we have shotguns, Gewehr's, and defaults. Fox has a Thompson and a smoke. I really would like to see if he can blast off onto a site. But we're really not into that mid-game point where people are buying Garands and STGs. I'd like to see if Tanaka is going to pick up scope on this defense side. Do you think he will?
I think he absolutely will. I think he's going to wait a little bit longer here than usual because he has elected. He did buy the shotgun and then he bought a nade and a smoke. So he's not really banking on buying that scope yet, as you can tell by what he's purchased. But they did have 3 nades and no opening and set nade kills, which
important position from BCJ coming in here. If he gets that opening kill, he does not. West trades him.
And then Redcity on a Tanaka, so they Hero with a knife on West, so it looked like a lot of B aggression over there. Then Redcity jumps out with that shotgun. XLZ does get Hero, so they pushed right through, and BCJ just couldn't hold.
Primal go together. It's a 3-on-1 retake, and that's what I was asking for Magic. I want them to go together. I want them to trade with each other, and I think that's how you have to do if you're trying to take a site on this map.
Absolutely, and BCJ kind of getting caught up, playing a little cheeky, prone in the smoke over there, and just kind of get walked into.
That's one of those positions where he's 1 or 2 bullets away or just a millisecond away from getting a +15, as we've seen him do before.
Yeah, we did see him do before. I can't wait to go back and look at that +15 shotgun, which is really the reason why they're here. They took double OT. Hold forward to double OT and wound up winning because of BCJ. So now Lex just going to have to do nothing really and just wait it out. He's going to try and get one, but no, FoxRox takes him out. So a really good B push. I never see Primal not go together.
Right, and that's what makes them so good. They have been playing with each other. Obviously, there was a switch out with Redcity and Disrupt, but the initial 4 have been playing with each other for months now. So they know what kills they're going to get. They know the calls. They know everything. I think Redcity's been a good addition. He's been able to meld together well. But any team that's together for that long is definitely going to know the comms, know how to trade, know how to push with them.
Yeah, they're going to have good chemistry pretty much on every map. And now we see a lot of Tommies out of Primal, so we'll see if they do an aggressive push here. They're kind of splitting a little bit. I think they're just trying to send West and Vic over to the mid area, maybe grab Orange while they can, throw a set smoke down. And I think that's what they're trying to do. Let's see if they take a left or go straight. I think they're going to take a left. Yeah, there is a German player in there, so we'll see what happens as Lex is by this A box.
Tanaka with an important kill, and he gets away. He doesn't even need to push this. I'd like to see him regen and fall into A, but if he can get that coast flank going, that'd be important. Lex trying to hold down coast here. He has 3, gets taken out by XLZ Ghost. Now it's going to be a 3-man push onto the A site. We do have someone sitting up on the stairs. That can be important if he can get 1 or 2 kills.
It's going to be Pride. He does tag up 1, but now he gets cornered, and he's going to get taken out by FoxRox. So XLZ is going to get a regen here, and they're going to move in. Primal, that is. And Tanaka, like you said, retreating, coming back to A, at least getting FoxRox. So this is not an impossible retake. It's only a 3-on-3, and the bomb has not gone down yet. And then XLZ on a BCJ, though. So before it got too crazy for Team Magic, Primal kind of shut down BCJ.
In these type of rounds, it's really important to slow it down. There's 40 seconds left, and they can really tear this apart.
Yeah.
Tanaka's good at weaving in and out. Maybe you can catch him walking through the smoke as he is going to here. XLZ with a good pickup. Can Tanaka get this kill?
He will. Oh, he almost got another one. He's going to get a pistol. Oh, my God. If he had gotten that Tommy kill onto who I believe was West, man, that was an absolute awesome play, but he didn't quite get it. You can hear him. A little bit of frustration, but he shouldn't be too upset with themselves. Oh,
Tanaka
wow.
just fragging out. You can see he's getting these kills
Yeah,
every
I didn't
round.
even notice that.
Him and FoxRox really just taking off this match, and it's been pretty consistent with FoxRox as I've seen. He's been just getting kills, getting the important ones, retaking, entry, and he's doing it all.
Yeah, 3-round lead now for Primal, so actually, you know, proven to be their map right now. They're playing really good on attack, so Magic's going to have to answer here somehow as their economy's a little broke. They have default SMGs, 1 smoke, and some brewers, so Lex was over there playing at that top A box and not really able to get any of those guys coming in A site. So
right, and I think at that point you need to stop playing that. That's happened a few times. FoxRox with a great opening kill on the Lex on that A site. They need to bring someone over to help him on here. He can't hold it. There's 4 people entering every round. BCJ with an important kill is going to fall over coast, and now this is going to be annoying for them to deal with. They're going to want to get the bomb down, but BCJ is going to be over here.
He has a nade as well. He might be able to throw it through the top part there of that bunker, unless he has a SETI. He might throw down a SETI here, kind of just lob one over as Tanaka, though, controlling halls. Vic not really able to hold them on either side of the map, as Hero will take out XLZ with a headshot. So a good little retake here by Team Magic, but FoxRox will clean it up on the Hero and BCJ on a FoxRox. So
and that's what I was saying, BCJ on that coast. If you have someone down that coast, you need to check it before you go to defuse. The bomb's almost planted coast side every single time. So very good positioning from BCJ coming out. West now in a 1v1 against BCJ. Let's see if he can get this kill. He knows he's there. Here's the coin pickup. He's going to strafe. No, he waits for the angle and gets the kill. Great composition coming out from West. He doesn't strafe out, doesn't get too aggressive. He just waits for BCJ to peek him, and he does get him.
Just an old school kind of like COD 4 SMG walk around. You've got that advantage if your reaction time's better. And he knew BCJ was over there from the start. I mean, he was over at Beach, so he's not going to be anywhere else at that point. So really good little 1-on-2 clutch there by, I believe, West it was. And now he's got an M1, and he's got utility and 8 shekels. So Primal's economy looking pretty good here, all Tommies. And then Tanaka with the scope. So let's see what happens.
Tanaka is with the scope again. I think if they know he has a scope, that changes how they play, but I don't think they have that information as he bought that blind after the last round. Looks like they're posturing up kind of maybe for a mid default. I would like to see them split mid to B, as not many teams are doing that. If you can kind of smoke off Tanaka back here, that's going to be a 5v2, 5v3 take onto the site. Looks like that is what they're doing at mid to B.
Yeah, and Tanaka, when he had the scope on the other half, was able to get at least 3 rounds for his team. That's when they went on their run. So let's see if he can do that again. And now Team Magic kind of just blowing it open here, getting a lot of opening frags, and now it's a 5-on-3. BCJ moving around here by those boxes, but he's going to get taken out by West, so not quite yet have they fully taken this round. Let's see, where is that bomb located? What is the play here? I think just get it down.
That's a kill that West needs to get, and FoxRox needs to get that in order for this clutch to happen. Maybe he can get some kills, try to keep the economy down. I think Primal will still be able to buy on this next round, but maybe West can get some good frags and get some guns.
Yeah, he does take out Tanaka, who's going to lose that scope in a +10, so 40 seconds now in a 1-on-2, and he knows the bomb's close, so this is definitely clutchable, and he will take out another player, so it's a 1-on-1. It went from a 1-on-4 to a 1-on-1. So West, working on a 1-on-4 clutch here. Who is that? Is it West? West versus Pride, but Pride shuts him down.
Pride playing it very smart there. I know they wanted to get that kill to kind of get him out of the money, but in that happening, they lost 3 players. They lost 3 guns. If you look over on their team, they have defaults and 2 or 3 coins, while Primal, West has so much money, he can distribute that. You see they're kind of thinking about what they want to do. They want to try to really make them poor on this next round by winning out. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, so if he completely clutched that would have been absolutely devastating, to be quite honest. But Tanaka had enough to get a scope again, and they have a couple of weapons, but no money in the bank, and a full Tommy buy over here pretty much, except for Redcity, who will buy a nade. So let's see how he uses that. He's got a lot of nade kills so far.
Yeah, he's been, I know every time I get online, he's in strat mode, finding new nades, and when he got a coast push, he knew he naded Lex immediately. He knew exactly where he was. He hit him with the nade, actually. So if he can get an opening onto one of these sites and they can either take it or work back and get some picks otherwise, I think that can be really important, as this is a pivotal round, 12-9.
Yeah. Oh.
Tanaka with a great shot on the West.
Did that smoke bloom fully, or did he kind of see through that? I'm not sure.
I think he might have seen his shoulders.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It could have been a spectator thing, or he just had a perfect peek. Nonetheless, you know, he's on land. He's going to get another kill at that scope. So here we go. Tanaka really pulling through, and then BCJ on the XLZ. FoxRox, though, moving in late. Gonna get a full regen though if he's gonna want to do anything really.
Bomb is kind of stuck in B tunnels, and it's gonna be Fox and Redcity. I know they played defensively on this site, so they maybe have an advantage because they know where other people like to play. It's gonna be hard with Thompsons and Gavers, but Fox puts a lot of shots into Tanaka. Tanaka's lit.
Yeah, and Team Magic here having a really good time at B, but not before FoxRox takes out BCJ and Redcity, kind of working it together. Only 30 seconds left here, and the bomb has been dropped, so they're gonna have to do they're gonna have to work together here to have one cover and one plant, maybe get one more pick here with Red City in B house, or else they're not gonna really be able to take this. But Red City moving around, trying to take out Tanaka, hunting him a little bit.
This is a game of chance here. If Red City knows he's there, he's not going to get that kill. Tanaka gets it. Now it's Fox in a 1v2. He's going to try to get the bomb down, but there is Lex coming from mid. Can they stop the plant? Primal at least gets the money. If he peeks here, he might be in bad shape. Lex gets that kill, and that's a very important round for Magic. Moving into this, it's going to be 10-12.
Yeah, very pivotal there. If I believe it was West, Red City over by that APC on Tanaka, if he moves around and kills Tanaka there, completely different round. Now it's a 2-on-1 and they can get the bomb down. But Tanaka, with that scope, absolute crazy reflex time, just getting the shot down.
He is just fragging. You can see him. He knows where people are going to be. He's got the game sense.
Almost a 30
kills.
bomb.
Yeah, 30 bomb. It's only 32 or 22 rounds into the game. FoxRox as well, just really keeping up.
Yeah, this is kind of a dueling, it might be a dueling 30 bomb map, as Primal holding on to a 2-round lead, but Magic kind of getting the momentum back in their hand. After Tanaka pick up that scope, he gets like 2 or 3 every round. So he's the real game changer right now for them. And the economy's looking a little stale right now. They do have weapons, but they don't have the best shekel count. So let's see if they kind of go back to B, or if they, I think their A rush was really working for them.
I'd like to see some better buys from them. How many times have you looked over and seen mainly Thompsons coming out from all their players?
Yeah.
I did say earlier, and I have been speaking to players, that on this 8 ping, on these 200 frame computers, no lag, you can shred people with the SMG. So that's why they're picking it. But I don't know if this map's the map to have 5 people playing it.
Yeah, because if they get A coast and they get up, in that front side of the A, up top of A long, if they don't have a carbine or an M1, it's going to be tough. But there's a lot of kills going down, and before you know it, it's already a 5-on-1. Could be a team ace here, as Vic is kind of alone, and he gets knifed by Pride. So the momentum really swinging here, back and forth. I don't know. Primal kind of showing a little chink in their armor here. I think they're going to have to get their gameplay back to the way it was.
Yeah, I'd like to see them maybe do, I don't know what they should do with a buy here. I don't know if they want to light buy and move with real guns, but if they keep this up, Vic bought a Thompson, Red City bought a default. If West and FoxRox and XLZ buy, they're going to be poor. XLZ does buy, they all buy, so this is definitely a gamble on this round. If they lose, it's going to be 12-12 with a great economy coming in from Magic. So important round here. Maybe BCJ will get a nade kill. I think if they're going to buy guns like that on this most important of a round, they're going to go B together. Hero opens that up with a nade kill. That's definitely big. A Hero nade.
Oh, kind of funneling in through B here, so let's see if Hero can hold this site. He does spot at least one. Oh, and he misses what I thought would look like a shot that was on him, but BCJ helps him out and scoops up one. BCJ with another kill, and he gets traded out. Smokes are going down here.
A little sloppy from Hero there. You saw he had the patience, but I think it messed him up as the guy came out of the back bunker instead of close where he thought he'd be. This is still a winnable round. We saw West on this B site last time, but Tanaka is in the better position with the scope. Red City did see him come through the smoke. Lex gets another headshot, and he's been really turning it up these last couple rounds. We saw him struggling to hold A originally, but he picked up this STG, and he's gotten maybe 4 or 5 kills the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, and we're all tied up here, and literally, I swear to God, as I was about to say it was 12-12, I was assuming, I was predicting there'd be a pause, and there you have it, there is. So Primal electing to take a pause. They got to talk about this right now because they had a couple of round lead, and then Team Magic has just really adjusted, and now they're not fully broke, but they're not going to be able to buy what they want. And 12-12 here. We thought this was going to be solidly Primal. I did think it was going to be close, but I didn't think it was going to be tied this late.
No, I think Primal's upset with how this match is going. We saw them, they had a lead, maybe 12-8 or 11-8, and this has just been stringing together rounds. And anytime I see Magic winning rounds in a row, it's when Tanaka's alive and has the scope. I think him staying alive not only is good for his team because he's getting kills holding down positions, but if he's staying alive every round, he's got his scope. He doesn't need to buy anything else. He can funnel those nades over to anyone else. Hero, great with the nade. Lex, great with the STG. BCJ will frag with anything. So when you stay alive and you're able to give those coins to your teammates, it's a good feeling, and they're going to frag as well.
Yeah, and BCJ having a great game too, just kind of playing a real important position. He had the bomb on allies pretty much all the time, and he made a couple of really good plays on Vic in orange halls, and now Vic on the other side is bottom fragging, which I really never see. FoxRox still kind of holding it down with 26 kills. Him and Tanaka have the exact same KD, so not a full carry by either one of these guys, but definitely the fraggers on their team. We are unpaused here, so let's see if Primal can adjust and
look at that buy. We see a scope coming in from West. This is a full buy. This is kind of
that's what they talked about.
This is all on the line for Primal in this round. West is definitely something to be messed with a scope in his hands, but we'll see if they can put him in position to get kills. It looks like they might be heading up A coast.
Yep, it looks like they're going up A coast. A set nade went down, didn't really tag anybody. BCJ over here at B. Pretty soon here, as soon as the shots start going down, the autocom's going to switch over. Yep, Tanaka over here at long A with the scope.
And that's great. He takes that shot. He doesn't even need to be up there anymore. He probably spots him, might be calling for a rotate, but he's just playing this very passively, waiting for that opening shot.
and he's got the advantage here with this peak, but a smoke will go down and kind of spoil his fun, but he does see to the right of it. So I'm thinking he's going to get at least one here as they decide to move up towards long A. They kind of stalled out here, so.
They only have 2 smokes left. They could double back now that they know the scope's on A site. I know Tanaka's been hitting his shots. If they can smoke it out and maybe try to jump through at him, but he does have someone playing on the boost spot behind him. So this is just a hard take onto A, and now it's, before you know it, there's 45 seconds left in the round. Primal really hasn't done anything.
Yeah, I think they're swinging it back here, or at least sending 2 over towards mid, maybe to force a rotate to come and pick them off. But the bomb is still solidly over there at A. 35 seconds left. As you said, the time went by real quick. All he did was show a little presence, and boom, a minute went by.
And I think this is the important player to watch right here. Pride is what's make or break for this hold. If he stays alive there's no way they can go through mid and Orange to get on the site. Now they can pincer Tanaka on site and whoever's playing boost behind him. Tanaka's getting sandwiched. He gets killed immediately. This is a great take from Primal. 5v3.
Yeah, we see them do this a lot on maps. They kind of wait till the last second when you think they don't have time, and XLZ will get 2 kills here. He's playing very well right now with that Tommy, and they kind of push together, synced late with a couple of smokes. So.
XLZ holding this angle with the scope. Redcity with a nice shot on the default. Now it's in a 1v5. Great round from Redcity and great round from Primal in general. As I was saying, Pride is that crux of that lineup. In any team, if you have someone that can play Orange with a shotgun and hold that down, that shuts off so much map control. If he gets that opening kill, Redcity can't come up mid. They can't get the people rotating. It's just there's these positions that people play. If they die, it's detrimental. They lose the map immediately.
Yeah, and now they've talked about it in that pause, probably like, all right, we got a full buy here. We need to gamble, and it pays off. So they get around, and they've got all their weapons still, and they also look. XLZ has a Tommy and a scope, and he's not really a scope, but I mean he can definitely do damage with it. Anyone really can if they're a good aimer, and they've got a pretty good economy now. And now Magic, a couple of weapons, but now they're completely broke.
Yeah, this is back and forth, and that's what these games going so long does. It'll be back and forth and back and forth. The buys will be crazy. Sometimes they'll bring with default. Sometimes they'll need 2 scopes to win the round. Tanaka with a good pick on the Redcity, holding down the same spot. Doesn't get that second kill. Maybe he's going to re-peek it. I don't know if it's XLZ on the site there with the scope.
Oh.
He does peek it. Tanaka takes it. I'm not sure why they're taking that fight.
West
with the scope gets another kill onto Hero. So they know 2 people are holding. Actually, they didn't see who else was on A, so they know Tanaka's here.
Tanaka looking for another one.
FoxRox does get that important kill. I don't think he's going to be expecting someone else to be playing site on A. He needs to group up with West and try to take something together. But these are definitely the 2 players I'd want to have up if I wanted to win this 2v3.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see Tanaka getting 2 kills there because that smoke didn't go down that blocked him off this time.
Right.
And there they go. They just kind of pinch them, and they take them out. So back and forth, 13-13. This could go to OT, and I'm really excited if it does because you're going to see in OT everyone have full buys, and that's going to be huge.
I'd like to see an OT, and I'd like to see them take this to Game 3. I think it's been a great showing from both teams, but I'd really like to see them duke it out on a final map where everyone's playing their serious game, trying to really win out.
Yeah, it'd be really good for the game and for the LAN, I think, for these guys, these top 2 teams to duke it out on a 3rd map, especially if this went to like OT and Primal pulled it out. That'd be awesome. But, I mean, I think Primal's going to go back to their early A push because they're a little bit broke. They got a couple of Tommies and some utility, so I think this is what worked early for them when they took out Lex with all those nades. So let's see what happens here as they're going to move all the way up.
And this is what they needed to do when Tanaka was on site, but they're not going quick enough, and now BCJ is in a position to just pick these guys going up.
They didn't get those smokes out, did they, from long? They kind of ran in, and now
BCJ is getting 3 mans with the sniper. I think this might be the first round he's had it, and he's fragging immediately.
Yeah, now Lex hiding in that corner, and BCJ gets a 4K.
BCJ has been showing up. I know a lot of people were saying he's so young, maybe he won't. His nerves won't hold up on LAN, and I have seen the complete opposite. It's good to know for us. It's good to know for him that he can really stand with any of these guys playing.
Yeah, and he picked up a scope on the last match that they had on Coastal. He picked it up. He didn't buy it, and early on in the game, BCJ was an absolute beast. Like before the update came out with the scope, and he kind of dropped it as become a role player and let Tanaka and his other teammates pick it up. But if he picks it up and has it, I mean, he just got a 4K, so he's very dangerous with it. And now it's 14-13, so I don't know if they give this up. Match point in favor.
I think if Primal loses this round, they lose the match.
Yeah, because I mean they're going to be completely broke because they really only have carbines and Tommies. This is very crucial for them.
Tanaka does get that information that people are there. If he dies here, this is an easy take onto site A.
He's going to get tagged up all the way. He needs to at least get one. Is that a nade that's going to kill him? Nope. He gets taken out.
They do get him. It's a 5v4 heading into this. BCJ does pick up a kill onto West. He's holding down B site. I think they need to get on the site and establish himself. Vic gets a good kill on the Lex. Primal, Redcity gets a kill on the Jake. Now it's into a 1v2. We have XLZ Ghost alone on B site. Looks like he's going to maybe find him through this smoke. Now it's into a 1v1 XLZ versus Pride. Pride is in that mid position. XLZ with an STG can easily end this round in one shot, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, 50 seconds, a lot of time for him to work with you. I would like to see him not make so much noise. He gets found out, and Pride is going to slowly move in, and I think, and take this fight close. And he's going to get tagged up. This is going to be a close one-on-one, and he's going to get the kill. So a 3K there, and match point now for Team Magic. And like you said, your prediction was if they get to 15,
yeah, and if you look into the money now, I think it's going to be a default in a smoke, or maybe give some money to someone to get the scope. I don't know what they're going to do with the money situation here. I'd really like to see some type of communications, and maybe it was said, but XLZ shouldn't be peeking to Thompson with less than a full health.
No, absolutely not. And also, that last round, when they were coming in towards A, they ran in, and BCJ got that 4K with the scope. Just to recap a round or two ago, they didn't throw their smokes before they ran in. They just kind of ran in and lobbed them in, and it looked a little sloppy late, and it shouldn't be like that late in this match. But
and that may be nerves coming into play. I know everyone's been playing a lot today, and if it's going to a long map on Invasion, it gets kind of boring. You get kind of jumpy, and you really just want to go, but you see when that happens, you're going to lose rounds, and you don't want to be in that position ever.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, 3 Tommies, 2 carbines, similar situation as before. Only 1 smoke, though, so let's see how they use it. Tanaka also has a scope, and as I say that, he takes out Redcity, who had a smoke grenade, their only smoke grenade, and now BCJ on the west, so 5-on-3. It's looking like your prediction is going to be right, Tom.
Yeah, Tanaka trying to hold down this A site. Even if he doesn't get the kill, he's distracting them long enough for his team to rotate. FoxRox, XLZ, and Vic can definitely pull this back. It's now into a 3v3. They're on site. They have 50 seconds left, but this is just hard. They don't have any utility or smokes to throw down, so when he goes to plant this bomb, he's going to be kind of naked in a sense.
Yikes, yeah, and that smoke finally disappearing. It would have been kind of a cheeky play there to get it down while that smoke was there, but now they have no utility. They're going to have to get the bomb down 35 seconds.
I think they will be able to get this bomb down.
Yeah, and XLZ does have a Tommy and a scope, so if he gets somewhere far away with some range, he can hold the site pretty much from anywhere.
Oh, great shot from Hero coming out onto XLZ. Not sure he gets tagged there. Now it's a 2v2. 1v2 with FoxRox. He knows where they both are. He knows. He gets the +5 onto him. He does not get the second kill. BCJ is going to clutch the round, and Magic is going to win this match 16-13 over Primal.
Wow. So our prediction wrong, thinking that Primal was going to win this on their map, and they're going to have to go to the losers bracket and play Pure, a really good Pure team that they've struggled with playing. So, wow, Team Magic kind of shocking everyone. They're obviously one of the best teams in the game, but we kind of thought it was a Primal Pure competition, and they took them in 2 on their own map.
Yeah, if we just look at the scoreboard, I know a few players have left, but BCJ and Tanaka really just showing up every match. It's cool to stand behind the players and see Tanaka get these quick scopes and no scopes. It's cool to see BCJ show up, get a +15, get the sprays through the smoke. It's just great to see all these guys really performing on LAN and having the showing that everyone expected them to have.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were hoping to see 3 maps, but we don't. So now Team Magic is going to wait in that upper bracket, and they're going to wait for the winner of Primal and Pure. And Primal has struggled with Pure a little bit. Primal and Pure being both the teams that won those online qualifiers. So I think we're going to take a quick player break, and then we're probably going to actually watch Primal versus Pure because that's the only match that really needs to be played. And then, so a lot more Battalion coming up, Tom. And I think we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. So we'll see you there.
Sounds good.